What up? What up? What up? Strike League Podcast, man. This is episode number 167. It is your boy, Randy Little. I do my best to try to contain this. We mainly discuss movies over here. If you've been around long enough, you know we talk movies, but it gets kind of difficult to stay on topic. That is the Rec League, though. We are not professionals. We are just homies discussing what we enjoy, and that is the art of the cinema. And on this episode, it's dropping Labor Day weekend 2025. Labor Day weekend is historically the end of the summer movie season, so we are discussing summer movies. It is obviously myself, E-Sig, Nick, and the long-awaited return of a homie. I'll leave that surprise for y'all to watch and listen. Let's just recently in the cinema. The weekend of August the 22nd, Honey Don't came out. I know Margaret Qualley, Aubrey Plaza, and Chris Evans star. One of the Coen brothers directed it. My theater didn't get it. I want to see it though. This current weekend, The Roses came out. Caught Stealing came out. Toxic Avenger reboot. I'm not sure. It didn't come to my theater. I don't know if I'll ever watch it. And then Jaws 50th anniversary re-release. The weekend of September the 5th, Highest to Lowest is on Apple TV Plus. You lucky motherfuckers that got to see that shit in the theater. The rest of us get to see it on Apple TV Plus the weekend of September 5th. The Last Conjuring comes out. Womp womp. The weekend of the next episode, the 12th of September, we got The Long Walk, directed by Francis Lawrence, who did I Am Legend and the every Hunger Games except the first one. I'd say he's pretty good at adapting books. I think that's all that comes out theatrically that weekend. I'm not positive, cause September got some under the radar shit. I don't know when Roofman comes out with Channing Tatum, directed by Derek Cianfrance. Cianfrance. I'm not sure how you say his name. The director of Blue Valentine. Him is about to come out eventually. The Big Bold Beautiful Journey is coming out eventually. But let's go with the 19th of August on physical media. I see a Happy Gilmore 4K. I see a Gung Ho re-release. The Boys Season 4. A24 release Bring Her Back. This past Tuesday, the 26th of August, Lilo and Stitch came out. Karate Kid Legends came out. I see a Mac and Me 4K. I see Scoop from Kino Lorber. It was kind of a light Tuesday, truthfully. Let's go with this upcoming Tuesday, the 2nd of September. It looks like there's an Amazon exclusive Superman Steelbook, but it's only the Christopher Reeve movies. I don't know why they didn't include Superman Returns. I see an Undisputed re-release. I see the Two Jakes re-release. The 9th of September, I see a Kung Fu Panda 2 4K. Elio 4K only on Steelbook. Jurassic World Rebirth. Ballerina. A Cash Grab Dark Knight Trilogy 4K. Box set. Ice Road Vengeance. Does Clown in the Cornfield come out on the 9th of September? I thought it came out the following Tuesday. Bridehard, directed by Simon West. We'll get into that later. The Surfer. Looked like some shit. Comes out on the 9th of September. I didn't realize it was that deep of a release day. I'll be back with the squad. I ain't gonna lie to you. This episode is kind of a mess from a technical standpoint. My internet sucks. We just gotta roll with it on this one. It's Rec League. Back again. The original 3. It was 3 last time, but it's a new 3 now. But we still hitting it. It wasn't really like a lot of news until like yesterday, right? Like Disney shook up the release schedule when we thought like Ice Age versus Shrek, and they both ended up moving.
Yeah.
And then I feel like Disney like shuffled up another release, and I can't remember what it was. This is like the most non-hype D23 weekend ever. The Russos had a little video with Paul Rudd trying to hype Doomsday. The big news, which like sucks.
Yeah.
I don't know if it sucks for y'all, but it sucks for me. Dexter Original Sin got canceled.
Same.
Like I was hyped. Like I thought the casting was fire. I thought the story was fire. Can y'all hear me? I guess not. Damn, I just lost connection.
Recording in progress.
I'm having a beautiful time.
Are we back? Check.
I gotta pretend to be Rand.
Did Nick take over the lead?
Tuning in.
They have no picture. I have picture. I don't know if they can hear me.
Oh, what happened?
My internet connection is unstable.
Oh, there we go. We got you. We can hear you.
What else is new? This will be fun for YouTube. So I guess until you guys come back. Uh-oh. So it sounds like no Dexter Original Sin season 2.
I didn't watch Original Sin season 1.
And the people who did said
it was really fucking good.
I will. My plan has always been to watch it, but it came out like at Christmas, and I was like, I'm not watching it. And then after the new year, I just kind of blanked. And then they were like, well, there's a new, like a real season of Dexter coming. I was like, oh well, I'll watch that for sure. And I just haven't watched it yet.
I was about to say, have you started it?
The new season?
Yeah, because I haven't started Resurrection yet.
I'm 1 or 2 episodes behind. I had to pause, and then this week I've just done nothing. But yeah, I'm enjoying it. It's very
without
fun.
Putting anything on wax. Is everything cool at home?
Yeah, as of now, yes. It was a weird few days, but yeah.
Good.
Keeping an eye on things.
Good.
It's like Dexter, really.
Yeah, I mean, like, I was, bro, like, the casting is so perfect. Like, Christian Slater as Harry might be, like, the weak link of the casting, but his performance and the story is so good that it just makes up for him not really looking like, can't think of his name. Warrior.
James Remar.
James Remar, what the fuck? Raiden?
Maybe I call him Gans from 48 Hours.
Yeah, I knew he was in 48 Hours. I knew he was in Warrior.
He has surpassed
Black Lightning
for other things. We're just like, it's Gans.
No, that's funny.
Like, if anything, he's Harry from Dexter. But we're
he's
just like, yeah.
Most definitely Harry from Dexter.
Yeah.
Was like, Patrick Gibson was like perfect as young Dexter. Molly Brown? Molly Gordon is on The Bear, right?
Yeah.
Molly Brown played young Deb. Christina Milian, perfect young LaGuerta. Dude who played Batista didn't really get a lot in season 1, but just the costume design was... And it's like, and Dokes wasn't in it. So like me and my wife were, oh, season 2 has to do young Dokes.
You thought.
Well.
Yeah, it's like man, like I just...
Motherfucker.
If we can bully Cracker Barrel into changing the logo back to the OG, we can bully Paramount into giving us Original Sin season 2.
Yeah, but
people not watch it. feel like it's Dexter. Like that, I feel like they have a lot of faith in the
Yes.
Dexter brands. Like they
They,
love
New Blood, Resurrection. They're talking about a Trinity Killer spinoff. But just to make that call is wild.
What the?
The return. The return.
What's going on, peoples?
What the
Where's
fuck?
everybody? Oh, there you go.
I
So
thought they were, like unfriended. It's like, who's this?
So-
It's a stranger in the house, bro.
what we was hitting on, I don't know if you noticed yet, Merritt, because I feel like if you knew, you would have brought this shit up the day that it was announced. You know, Original Sin got canceled, right?
Dexter?
Yeah,
What do you mean it got canceled?
they canceled season 2.
Get the fuck out of here with that,
Bro,
I
go to
didn't come here for
Discussing
that, bro.
Film. You can search. You can right now. You can search Twitter pages. Type in Original Sin. Type in Dexter on Discussing Film, and it says they just canceled season 2. Dumbest fucking decision I've seen this year, entertainment wise.
Season 1 was so good, bro.
I was just telling. I was just telling these dudes.
They got a who didn't like season 1?
See, I didn't watch season 1, so I feel like it's more like my fault than.
Right.
Possibly.
I feel
It's definitely honestly, if you are a Dexter fan ever, even if it's canceled, which is stupid, but if you are a Dexter fan, you should watch Original Sin because it's rewarding as hell to see Original Sin after watching the original. They did so good with the recasting.
I was just saying that shit.
The younger version of those characters. They did so good with that. It's rewarding to watch that. That's crazy. They had so many things. First of all, we didn't get to. I don't want to say that. He ain't seen it yet.
I told him we ain't get Young Dokes, but I told him like every other, even
Oh,
Bautista, who didn't get a lot to
we didn't
do.
get Young Dokes, and we didn't get to see them. We didn't get to see them do more with
Anybody?
Guerra's boot thing.
Yeah, apparently young Miguel Prado was in that shit, and that shit went over my head.
He was in there. He was in there for a quick second. Like they did like a kiss and goodbye. He was going to work or whatever. But it was like they did it enough where it's like, oh, that's crazy. And I was like, oh, when they come back, they'll be able to do more with him. Like that's bad if that's crazy.
Yeah, they fucked up.
Not only did they cancel it, they had renewed it.
They announced the season 2.
We're choosing not to move forward. They had renewed it, and that means somebody went back and was like, let's undo this decision we made.
That's
so
I
bad.
guarantee it was money related.
Yeah.
That's weird though, because that seemed to be like, I don't know, Paramount Plus is like one of those.
It was one of them on Showtime and streaming.
It was on Showtime?
Yeah, I had the shit on my DVR, and as we would watch it on Paramount Plus, I would delete the shit off my DVR. Same shit I'm doing with Alien Earth.
So good. That hurts, bro.
It
'Cause
does.
Now I have to worry about all the other Dexter shows.
Right? It's like I'm gonna watch Resurrection, but do I really want to get invested when like December, January, they should be like, oh, no more Dexter Resurrection? Like, bitch, fuck you.
I don't think they'll cancel Resurrection because of.
How do you? But you
because of
announce a
Michael Hall.
prequel show, you announce a sequel show, you announce a Trinity Killer prequel show, and then you just pick one of them off after season 1. It's like fucking DC when they put out Swamp Thing and canceled it the same day.
Original Sin had become like that was good, man.
Yeah. Like Resurrection picks up, like if you watch New Blood, it's not just like Dexter is back, like reboot, we're rebooting Dexter. Like it's season what?
Right.
It is like, okay, this is a few months later.
It's good though. It's
Right.
they're doing so good, man.
I'm enjoying Resurrection. I'm an episode or 2 behind, but I'm having fun. It's goofy, but I'm having fun as long as they don't fumble the finale again.
I just think that I was so excited for it being like Dexter being a universe. I was excited for that.
Yeah.
I'm sick that they canceled Original Sin because out of Resurrection, out of all of them, I was like, oh, Original Sin has a lot of story to tell, and it's the most entertaining because they're all young. So So you could do so many different things with all that. That's crazy that they did that.
Hey, Merritt, do me a favor.
Yes, sir.
Be quiet for a second.
Damn.
So, no, I'm just messing with you.
He hates me, man.
No.
I've been gone for a year.
Nah.
What's going on?
But you know what? I don't know if y'all read. I don't think it was a ratings thing. Like I think Randy said, it was a. I don't even think it was a money thing. I think it's a priority thing. I think Resurrection is getting better ratings because they've already commissioned writers for season 2 of Resurrection, even though we're still in progress. It has 1 episode to go before the season is concluded. I think Original Sin just got, just straight to the side.
Or are they going to give it another name?
But it's like, dog, it's like, you're not doing this shit with Weeds. You're not doing this shit with Californication. You're not doing this shit with Nurse Jackie. Of all the peak Showtime shit from 20 years back, you got Dexter still alive. How do you give some shit 1 season and for all intents and purposes, that shit got critical and fan acclaim, and then you announce a season 2, just tickling the balls, just teasing and shit, and then, oh, no, we good. Fuck that.
I don't know, man.
They dangled the keys in front of y'all.
That hurt. That do hurt.
See,
that do hurt.
Didn't watch it from the get-go.
Nah, you gotta, but you bought it though.
I did.
So you have to watch it.
I'll, like, when Resurrection's over, I'll be like, oh, the Dexter itch.
I don't think I ever went back and tracked down a slipcover for that shit. Motherfucker.
I thought they would do that to New Blood.
They straight say it right here. New leadership at Paramount Showtime decided to focus continuing Dexter through the new sequel series, Dexter Resurrection. So it was a priority.
Right.
The Batman and Batman Brave and the Bold.
Mm-hmm.
That's like, I know y'all ain't Big Bang Theory heads, but that's like Young Sheldon getting 1 season and then just, we done, and that's owned by Paramount too.
What would we have
we
done
cool.
if that had happened?
My wife will hunt you down, Nicholas.
You're
in her good graces over the Taylor Swift fandom, but if you bash Young Sheldon, she will road trip to Richmond and fuck you up. My wife.
I do get it, but I think New Blood. Is there any word on what they're doing with New Blood?
I mean, Resurrection is new.
No, Resurrection is the sequel to that. So
okay.
I think New Blood is that buffer in between Dexter and Dexter Resurrection.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cause I haven't started it yet, but like I know he's back in a big city. His son is in it. It's like, and I feel like it's like Dinner for Schmucks, but with serial killers.
And you know what? Something without spoiling it, they do a great job at the trailer because they seem to give away a lot, but they don't.
They really.
They don't.
Forward to it. And
I love that they do that.
Look, Uma Thurman is in that shit. Jessica Jones is in that shit. I will be watching.
Jessica Jones.
Kristen Ritter. I will be watching.
Yeah.
You're gonna have a good time as a Dexter fan. You'll have a good time with
eventually.
But it's like they're gonna. I'm just worried that it's like they're gonna get, because I thought New Blood was really good.
I did too.
I thought New Blood was good. New Blood had one of the better killers.
And then
Dexter, period.
Finale was fine. People acted like it was bad. I was like, it's fine, but it still just seemed like they didn't want to end it. But it was like the finale. It was like, we don't want to.
Yeah.
Hey, we're gonna end it like this, and it was like, y'all's heart wasn't in that finale.
But it's like I'm trying to figure out when, because we want to rewatch all of Stranger Things. That It show is coming.
That's a lot.
Like like TV is popping right now.
It's probably with like stupid bullshit that like I'm like, people will watch all these shows and they're great, and then they'll watch this like Love Island or something that I'll like make fun of and just be like, God, I would never watch that trash. And then I look at like what I appointment, like it's like, okay, I gotta watch Peacemaker tonight, then I gotta watch Wednesday Addams tomorrow.
The new Peacemaker was good.
Bullshit. Like, it's all just this crap. And then I gotta watch the It television show. It's like, we don't need that shit.
No. I mean, it's all studios just milking IP and shit, but whatever. So,
yeah,
Nick, the following is for you specifically. We gonna go around and we gonna give our top 5 favorite movies of the summer. That's it.
I've got 2 honorable mentions. So I got my 7.
I will allow honorable mentions. Don't explain that shit, because we're gonna go month by month and talk about these movies.
Yeah, I've got my script. Like, I got my honorable mentions. I got my on the bench, like, honorable mentions. I got my most disappointing. Do I have my most disappointing?
We'll get there.
I've got them broken down by genre.
From 5 to 1, I guess unless you have honorable mentions, I'm gonna go Caught Stealing at 5. Came in at the last minute. Boom. Shit was fire. Honestly, and it might be blasphemous to some of y'all, my favorite Aronofsky movie ever. Weapons, Thunderbolts, Superman, F1.
See, I haven't seen Caught Stealing. I've been going through some shit. I'm seeing it.
Yeah.
The thing is, I'm seeing Caught Stealing tonight, and The Rose is either tomorrow or Tuesday.
When are you watching Jaws?
No, I rewatched Jaws
In
on
a
its
theater,
anniversary. I saw it in the theater a few years
theatrically,
that
for the 50th anniversary.
They did the $4 weekend thing a few years ago. If y'all remember that.
Yeah, that's when I saw it too, and I made
3D. I went and took my dad. I was so stoked. And the other day we were driving by the theater and we saw Jaws. He was like, "What is that? Jaws 3D?" And
Jaws 19.
I saw that, and he didn't remember. He was like, "I have no memory of that." I was like, "Okay, I'm glad we do these things."
Eric, what's your 5?
Honorable.
Oh, go ahead. No, it's honorable mention. You
it-
still going?
I thought he said me. Sorry, please.
Do Nick
No, you still
and
going. It
Eric
wasn't finished.
sound anything similar? Like this not listening to me shit is turning into a running gag that I do not enjoy.
It ends with ick. I thought you said that. I thought when you started, you were like telling me to go first. No, by all means,
no.
I don't.
I was like I'm in one corner, you in the opposite corner, so I was just going counterclockwise from my screen.
I'm on my phone, so I'm just happy to be here.
I'm just here so I don't
Nick
get
still
fined.
going? Did you name your 5? I didn't.
No, it's your turn.
Oh, so we're going one by one in a rotation.
Yes, I did my 5. It's your turn. Do your 5.
Let's see. I don't know. It's kind of hard. Probably want to come back to me.
See, this is the bullshit.
Name of Eric's sex tape.
Bullshit.
No, I have to say in order, or what are we doing? Just naming them?
If you want to just name them, go.
Yeah, I guess just name them. So Mission Impossible, Final Reckoning. F1.
Mm-hmm.
Weapons. A little movie called Caught Stealing that everybody hasn't seen.
Son of a bitch.
Eric,
And I'm
Nick
gonna
about
have
to
to
be
go
mad.
the last one, not the last one, but number 5, highest to lowest.
Yeah. Fuck.
Now, Nicholas, your honorable mentions.
I mean, real quick.
Motherfucker.
Okay. All right. My honorable mentions, just real quick, and they're just outside. Elio, which was really underrated, and the Venetian Scheme, which I really liked.
Oh yeah.
Number,
Fat finger fuck.
they're in the camera. Number 5, I have not seen Caught Stealing, so it feels like that would be number 5, but whatever. Number 5, I have highest to lowest. Number 4, I have Fantastic Four, First Steps. Fuck everybody that disagrees with me. Number 3, I have Weapons. Number 2, I have F1. Number 1, something that no one seems to have anywhere, and it was like the best movie I've seen all year, was Bring Her Back. The horror. It made me cry. It was unbelievable. But none of y'all are going to watch it.
Big baby.
Better than Weapons. Like, I was like, Weapons was great. It's still not the best horror movie of the year. It's close.
I mean, Sinners. Merritt, what
I
you
was
got?
like, there too. There's like 3 like god tier horror movies out right now. This year, not out right now. This year.
I mean, Sinners was April anyway.
Yeah, it doesn't count.
We'll cover that in December heavily.
Mm-hmm.
Merritt, what you got?
Number 5, Final Destination. Number 4, Thunderbolts. Number 3, Weapons. Number 2, Caught Stealing. Number 1, best movie this year, F1.
Fucking Caught Stealing. There's no way that.
I mean, like,
Bullshit.
in my defense, I gave it a 4 out of 5. I've given no 5s this year. So, like, it's in my top 10. But it qualifies. It just bumped Mission Impossible out of my top 5.
That's what I was saying. Like, y'all were listening. I was like, Superman and Mission Impossible really aren't in my top 5 or of the summer. But like,
I was just talking about that.
There's been a lot of good movies.
It was some good movies this summer.
F1 was fucking great.
F1 is the best movie this year. I saw a lot of good movies this summer. I don't leave any movie feeling like how I felt after F1. I left F1 like that. I would have watched it back to back, like went right back into the movies and watched it again.
Ready to hop in the fucking car and hit them turns myself.
What is that the children are saying today, the kiddos? Aura farming?
Sure.
F1 is like aura farming the movie with Brad Pitt just looking cool for no reason. It don't even need a plot, even though it has a great plot.
It was. I mean, the racing, like when it feels like you're in that movie was incredible.
So
everything
about
about
question: who saw it in IMAX? Oh yeah, it's something else. I'm sorry, Randy. I hope they come out the IMAX ratio on home video.
Yeah,
and maybe that was part of
on
it
Apple TV Plus.
IMAX.
Yeah,
I was locked into F1. Like, yeah. I left and I was like, when I went and saw F1 a couple days early. I think it was a Monday.
Mm.
It was Monday because that Mystery Monday movie was Jurassic World.
Yeah,
and people were walking out of. I was like, "There's no fucking way that was as good as what I just." I was like, "No way!" I was like, "I love the dinosaurs and all that."
Not close.
And I couldn't see it early, but I was like, "There is no way that was as entertaining as what I just saw on the IMAX."
And I'll tell you. Let me tell you this. Now go ahead. Sorry, Nick.
No, I was.
No,
cool. It was.
I almost miss it because it was a busy summer, and usually.
Oh yeah.
Like F1 was bunched in between a bunch of movies in premium format, and I think it was his last week in IMAX. I'm like, you know what? I gotta go see this before I miss it. I went to the 10:45 show at night to a movie theater 35 minutes away.
Damn.
And I came out the theater when it had to be in like pushing 2:00 in the morning. And I didn't regret any of it. And I'm like, man, it was not an empty theater, but not a packed. Obviously, it's almost 11 o'clock, but man, that was one of the best decisions of the summer.
Yep.
But the summer.
Yeah, it's a movie that you just got that like when after it's done, just that big smile,
hot
satisfaction. Pretty much.
So let's hit May. The first weekend in May. Technically, the Simple Favor sequel was on Prime, but it came out May 1st. Then we got Thunderbolts. And then the second weekend of May was holding down my 2 least favorite movies of the year for a long time. Shadow Force came out. Clown in the Cornfield came out. But also, those was the 2. Fight or Flight came out, and A24 put out Friendship. I thought Friendship was the Final Destination weekend, but Final Destination weekend was the weekend of May 16th. And then Memorial Day weekend was Lilo and Stitch, Mission Impossible Final Reckoning. The last weekend of May was Karate Kid Legends. Where should we begin?
Final Destination.
No, let's begin.
No, Thunderbolts.
Yeah, there we go.
It was the first one.
I was about to say let's begin with the biggest disappointment, which is Karate Kid, but
oh yeah, we can get that out of the way. He's right.
Not that it's bad, but in comparison to those movies you named, and also in comparison to Karate Kid as a whole franchise,
to me, like they kept the same formula of Jaden Smith movie, the '84 movie, moving to an unfamiliar place, meet a girl, catch a bully, whoop his ass, blah blah blah. The runtime was way too short. I enjoyed the characters, I enjoyed the performances, even the unnecessary Joshua Jackson backstory and all this shit. But like coming off the popularity and the fire that was Cobra Kai, to not include more of the show.
You're gonna give Ralph Macchio only a cameo, basically.
Yes, a glorified cameo to include all the Miyagi lore. They just could have done their own thing the way that they did in 2010.
Yeah.
It was one of a few movies like that I notably like caught that felt like it was edited down to its bare.
Yeah.
They were like,
it's got to be more to it because
in and out in 85 minutes, and it's like
isn't it with credits?
It's like that could have been longer. It was like Nobody 2 did that. There's more that's escaping me, but it's like it doesn't made it bad, but it was like you could have let this breathe a little more. I feel like you probably shot more with Ralph Macchio.
Yeah.
It felt like Justice League. Like, you know,
the whole tournament felt like super trimmed. It was just a montage.
Yeah. Not bad. I didn't hate it. I'm like a big Karate Kid fan.
I thought that it was a very good movie. Like on its own, like if you're just going in, you want to see something without thinking, you're like, okay, that was pretty good. But I was just talking about this with Randy. I said this with Randy before, and we was talking about this with something else. Sometimes there's just home runs to be hit, and you just hit them. Just give the fans what they want.
We was talking about Halloween Ends.
Right. You have Cobra
that's
Kai.
all. Yeah. Like when they was in New York, we noted that Robbie and Tori are like on their promotional endorsement thing. They could have been in New York. They could have linked up. That shit would have been cool.
All coming off of Cobra Kai, there's a way to like incorporate Cobra Kai into this new Karate Kid and give the fans the fan service they wanted, and people would have left the movie more happy. You know what I mean? Like completely separating it after teasing us by putting him in the movie is terrible. That's a terrible plan. That's terrible.
Makes you wonder. I mean, I get Karate Kid is a brand, and then like Cobra Kai is a brand. Kind of like it's like Addams Family and Wednesday. It's like it's kind of things, but like not really.
I blame Netflix.
It's like, why bring back Karate Kid now? Like, certainly you feel like there's renewed popularity because of the show, and so, I mean,
but if you're gonna,
or to be like a sequel to the show,
right?
The show.
Don't put him in the movie and make it feel like it's connected. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're gonna do your own thing, completely do your own thing. But putting him in the movie is like, oh, it's connect. Fans are going to see if it's connected. You know what I mean?
Then I think it's a bit more connected to the Jaden Smith movie.
Yeah,
right.
Because it was almost like they were like afraid. I think that's a thing now. I think, and you know what? I'm gonna point the finger at Marvel, which I don't normally do. But I think, having the big thing, and then it's like it's hard to people complain. It's hard to come in, it just watch a movie like The Marvels, and be like, oh fuck, I've missed so much. This is connecting from a TV show. Oh, this is referencing this movie. Oh no. I think it's like other studios are like, it's like they wanted to make this something where you could just come in and watch it, and it's like, well, I never saw the Jaden Smith one. It's like, it doesn't really matter. It's like Jackie Chan, they don't even talk about him. And it's like, well, I didn't watch the TV show. It's like, it doesn't really matter. Ralph Macchio was the Karate Kid, so that's all you really need to know.
Ballerina did the same thing, though.
But I don't
Ballerina did the same exact thing.
It didn't.
Ballerina, it was a standalone movie. It did its own thing. It had its own story going. But they had to put John Wick in it for the fans to be like, oh, it's connected. And it really isn't connected, to be honest. They did the same exact thing, but
I've been saying that shit all year.
But also, I'm glad you brought that up. But they do something that Karate Kid Legends doesn't do with Ralph Macchio. They do a good job of incorporating them.
No, you're right.
Yeah.
I hear what you're saying. It's playing it safe with putting Keanu and Ballerina, but at least
June
they
yet.
capitalized off of it correctly.
Right.
And I looked it up. That's funny you mentioned. It feels like Nick said, Justice League-ish. It seems like they added Ralph Macchio at the last minute, but they didn't.
They didn't.
He
Yeah,
was
him
there-
and
he
Jackie
was there
Chan are the
from
ones that announced the
beginning.
movie.
It's an editing problem.
Yeah.
It's like going back to the Jaden Smith Karate Kid.
My
No, going back
main
to
man,
even
Jaden
Karate
Smith.
Kid Part 3, which is
Blech.
universally agreed to be not liked very much.
Dookie.
But even still, the tournament scenes are the strength of all of the Karate Kid movies.
Mhm.
The tournament scenes are the weakest part of Karate Kid Legend.
Yes.
Because it's so fast. It's like
Yeah,
Yes.
it's like rushed. It's like, oh, here we go,
Bro,
let's go.
the
Get it over with.
tournament is a montage. The only
Yeah.
real fight we see is the finals.
Yeah, it seems like there's no stakes. It's like, just hurry up and get to the final match.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah,
TV
blah.
show does it better. That's
Yes,
crazy.
they do it great.
Cobra Kai's like Kill Bill. It's like two kids getting on the karate, and it's like, oh,
Yeah.
fuck.
Facts.
Oh,
But yeah, I don't know. I sense a lot of cut stuff on the floor, a lot of character development. Probably studio. Nobody
It
cares
just
about
came out on
how you
Physical.
feel about your daddy. Just we want to get
It just came out on
It's
Physical, and
sad.
they're not
It's
selling
sad,
no
though, because
deleted
it's
scenes and nothing.
easy.
yeah.
It's sad because it's an alley oop, bro. It's like, yo, we got the Cobra Kai thing going right here. We're gonna put him in this movie. We can really run with this, and people are
Yeah.
already invested. It's already like people are already invested. Let's just carry that. And
Yeah,
they
it's
just
like
do
going-
something different.
Going back to the baseball analogy that Merritt used is, you can hit a home run off the guy, but you decide to bunt.
Right.
yeah.
you just want to get on base, and
Yeah.
that's the easiest thing to do.
Because
Well,
all
you-
involved were good. Like the cast was good. What was his name? Ben Wang,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Jackie Chan, Ralph Macchio. It's like they're gonna be good. So it's like, why trust just a little bit, an extra 20 minutes.
Joshua Jackson, Ming Na Wen, Sadie Stanley, they all came to play.
Yeah, and it was like,
Just
Why
made a
would-
bad decision on direction. That's all it was.
Yeah, facts.
Yes.
disappointing movie. But it was a 3 out of 5. I was like, it was adequately entertaining.
Right.
Yeah.
It was a.
That's the thing. I don't think any of us think it was bad. It's just we know it could have been better.
I think I gave it a 3.5. I had fun.
Yeah, like I didn't hate it. I was in and out of the theater in like 80 minutes.
As a
True.
movie, it was a pretty good, entertaining, decent movie. But as a Karate Kid movie, based on what we've had lately, it didn't hold up. That's just what it is.
Facts.
Or one,
So,
or Jaden. It didn't have that bullshit song from the Jaden Smith movie.
that made you Twitter famous.
Oh man.
So,
For that, but I was speaking truth.
on to the mental health Avengers.
Yeah. But you know what? I want to talk about something that nobody hasn't brought up, and I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. I think it's more of a good thing with Thunderbolts. The mental health Avengers. Do y'all realize the movie, for the most part, for the first, I don't know, half or at least the first quarter, is a bottle movie.
What?
You don't realize that they spend 40 to 45 minutes inside of the
Oh, just in that place, like
when they
In
go
that
and they
bunker?
fight each other. I'm like, man, they were in that in a very long time.
You're a bottle
Walking.
movie.
I don't think that's a bad thing. I think that's just
It was
I don't
it
know.
was it was the whole team building thing.
yeah.
They let us spend a lot of time with them team building, right?
Feeling each other
Yeah, there you
out.
And
go.
it was a very important part of like the movie, because then we learned the personalities of everyone with each other, and it was like throughout the movie you were invested in, like, okay, this relationship is like this relationship was like this. It was a good decision to do that, because we spent a lot of time with those characters. I didn't particularly like that they killed off a character
I
that
was just
early,
about to,
though.
you know what, Karen, skip that, spoilers. R.I.P.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
Taskmaster.
I felt like she could have been useful in the movie.
Normie's been bitching about Taskmaster for 4 years. That's why the Marvel did it.
but I
Yeah,
don't.
like here you go, and there you go.
Why do the Slipknot thing, like where you put them in the marketing? It's like you're gonna kill them off. you could have done something for like a little bit. Maybe she gets killed 10 minutes later, 15 minutes later. Like, give her something. She could have done something. I feel like the way, like, the character from the movie Black Widow deserved a little bit better. Like, they kind of, it was almost like they shoehorned in that scene. Like, it was like, you knew her. And it's like, the girl you just shot in the head.
No, Taskmaster, the character from the comic books deserved more than that, because in the comic books, Taskmaster is a major villain.
Yeah.
Like it's one of like can fight anyone, can hold it on with anyone. So like to just do that is like that's a disservice to what Taskmaster actually is in the comics. Like that's crazy to do that.
Yeah.
They're gonna.
But then again, from a storytelling point of view, you gotta set up some stakes.
Yeah.
But then again, also you're using the most obvious character out of the how many of them were there?
But I feel like as powerful as Sentry was, it was like 3 different types of villains in this movie, right? And I feel like for as powerful as Sentry actually was, there was another. Taskmaster could go, no problem. Obviously, wasn't a fan favorite. I got it. I don't think you kill Taskmaster there. I think Taskmaster is sacrificed later when Sentry first starts going.
Yeah.
Even if you do it when they did the major fight in the tower, right?
Yeah.
If you take Taskmaster out there, it's like, oh, okay, Sentry ain't playing.
Yeah.
You know
But check it out.
Taskmaster isn't going to be a new Avenger. We know. So it's like, yeah, you could have done something like that. And then as much as these people like, I love cameos, they could have used that thing to like shoehorn in maybe 1 or 2 like cameo characters, kill them off. Be like, oh, everybody showed up to kill each other. It's like, oh, well, here's a character that's not been marketed in the movie. Oh, they're here. And then they get killed. I don't know who, somebody. But
yeah,
I thought it didn't sit right with me for like most of the movie. That I was like, because you kind of thought people on Twitter were like, oh, they're going to do with her what they did to Slipknot and Suicide Squad. It's like, no, they're not. And it's like,
and sure enough,
it was worse.
But the movie was incredible, though. We're not
Hell
gonna,
yeah.
But the movie, though, the movie was incredible. And let me say this in a humorous way. They pretty much did to Taskmaster what we've been talking about the last 35 to 40 minutes with Ballerina and with Karate Kid. They just put that character in the movie. They did the same thing.
Yeah.
3 movies in a row that they've done the same thing.
They wrote a gag into the original script.
That's what I was going to bring up. That would have been great.
Like,
about the memory.
Yeah, like she was supposed to get John Walker, and it was like a gag where she was originally in the script, and every so often her memory would just re-jog.
And when she would try to kill John Walker like 3 to 4 times randomly in the movie.
Oh yeah, I read that. That would have been funny as hell.
I'm like, that's fucked up because like that character has gone through so much like mind manipulation. It's kind of like Bucky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's hysterically funny, and I would have laughed every time they did it. Like I was like, that's not.
He could have mentored her. They could have brought that character up.
Would have been an amazing gag. I would have laughed every single time. It would have stolen the show.
Honestly, they had. If you base it off the comics, though, with Taskmaster specifically, I know we're like, I'm beating a dead horse with this, but with Taskmaster specifically, based on how Taskmaster is in the comics, you actually had exactly what you wanted with Taskmaster from Black Widow, because Taskmaster is a character that always gets better, right?
Dreykov's
Taskmaster was a
daughter.
character that always learned more, and as she whatever learned more, they were better villains, right? So Taskmaster not being liked originally is okay, because that character could have kept evolving into a worse and worse villain based on being in more and more movies. There was a lot that could have been done with Taskmaster.
The way that they really kind of mentioned Dreykov's daughter in the original Avengers, and then just to underuse her.
Oh yeah.
That's Marvel.
Yeah, for sure. It's not. But So Lewis Pullman is announced for Doomsday, right? Because he's in the post-credit scene and all that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I wonder what other movie, like, there's another movie where there's like a team and then there's somebody just like off to the side because they're not like in control of their shit yet, and I can't remember what it was. But I don't know. I just Century, The Void, whatever. Like, I'm hyped for more.
How is anybody gonna stop the Sentry, man?
And that's the thing. I'm afraid something's coming up to where it's gonna be a Vision situation
Look,
where
Doom is gonna find
they're
a
gonna
way.
have to, because he's overpowered like Vision was, but they're gonna have to give him something to be
Like
he
the
can-
Hawk was.
Yeah, we've been
Yeah, like
talking.
Thor
We've been
was.
talking for years about how Marvel waters down powers.
Yeah.
Right.
So yeah, like a great example you talk about with the Hulk, and yeah, Vision, and that other one you said,
Thor.
yeah, Thor.
Thor. Though they made Thor so powerful in Infinity War, and it was like, okay, we showed that. Now what do we do? Let's make him fat.
Make him fat.
Hey, we're
Yeah, but then again, it plays to, even though, and this is a good segue, but speaking of that with Thor, in Infinity War and going into Endgame with Thor, they play it mostly for a joke and because it's depression.
Mhm.
And they play it
One
for
side
it, but
Lebowski.
Endgame, there's a decent moment he has when he revisits his mother. But going back to Thunderbolts, that's interesting that a lot of the movie, they deal with Sentry's or Bob's mental health, because a large part of the movie, that is what the Void is, or his
I
Void.
mean, it's all their mental health. All those
Yeah, it's
characters
all
are
of it
broken.
going to, yeah, and I like what they did with John Walker when they're coming out of the thingy. That's a real.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they let him do that. That's a real touchy.
That was
With,
a refreshing. That was a refreshing new way of giving us a villain, and that's one of the reasons why the movie is so high to me.
Yeah.
Because it's like that was different. We're not just getting to the end scene and seeing who has the biggest penis. Like we're legit. We're dressing something that's important, but also
You got to overcome
doing
your own
something
shit.
refreshing. Yeah, doing
Yeah.
something refreshing. So yeah, that's why I loved the movie so much.
answer would also still be Bob, though,
Bob.
if we were doing that.
Eat
Yeah.
shit, Valentina. Where's
Please.
Bob?
Yo, listen, I love the original Black Widow, but she does a good job.
Yelena's dope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's good. Like I feel like I don't miss Scarlett Johansson as much because she does such
Oh,
a
I
good
do.
job.
I mean, I do.
I
We
do.
moved on.
She's
And I
been gone a long time, man.
Yeah. moved on, and it's like, we're putting her in the forefront of the team. Like, if I'm going to turn on Disney Plus and I'm going to click the Marvel thing, it's like, who are the people that they're going to put up there? And I'm like, Yelena? Sure.
Not a bad. We had to go from this to this, right?
Yeah.
We had to go from this to this. It's not a bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're such a poser.
Got Sam, Yelena. That's it, really.
And it was like, she was like one of the bright spots of like a 6-episode Hawkeye season.
Everything she shows up in, she shows up.
That's a fact.
Yeah, there you go. Oh yeah.
Deserve to, like, I didn't lose my mind over it. I thought it was very good. I was like, very good at MCU movie. It deserved to, like, do better. It deserved to
Facts.
do a lot
Yeah.
and get people talking, and it just kind of didn't.
Now, and speaking of deserve better, I'm gonna take the responsibility of this segue. So, how many people saw Final Destination Bloodlines in IMAX?
Incredible. Oh, listen.
Now, check it out. One more thing,
My-
Mary, before you
I
The
go.
hope-
closest
say nothing,
IMAX
let you
is
go.
3 hours
before-
away. Stop trolling me.
No. So, Randy, got some bad news for you, buddy.
Bitch.
Me, Nick, and Merritt saw something that you'll never see.
I don't give a fuck.
No, yeah, you do.
I
No,
saw
no,
look.
no,
I saw
seriously.
the floor crack. I saw Stargirl, and I saw the Penny, and then I saw her granddaughter
Listen.
deal with the ripple effects.
Yeah. No, so
Listen.
check it out. Here's the thing. So I don't know why they decided to do this, but they did. So
Was
they
Devin
decided
Sawa
to only
not in
have
my
the-
screen, but he was in y'all's?
Yeah, no, they decided to have not put the IMAX ratio on home video. They said it. They wanted it to be a theater only exclusive.
That shit sucks.
I don't know why they decided to do it. It looked great.
Zaslav, you dickhead.
Yeah, it's somebody. I don't know why they decided to do that. But I'm glad to see this movie on somebody's top 5 list because, in my opinion, with the last couple of Final Destination sequels, you see why they took so long, right, to come out with it. But not only did they come back with a good movie, I think they came back with the best movies. They do so much with the lore of Final Destination. They give us so much new stuff. It's like man, what were y'all afraid of doing?
I rank it second
with the last couple of movies.
I rank it second, but it's arguably the best movie in the franchise.
Yeah, I think so. And I think the best thing that Final Destination 5 did was the plot twist with it being
when the credits start, that was the best part. When the end credits start, was that the best part of Final Destination 5?
So Final Destination 5, I can never hate it because Final Destination 4 exists.
That's the only one that is bad to me is 4.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. 5 was okay, but I like the plot twist that it was a prequel.
I thought 5 was fine.
Will always boost it up for me. But anyway, Final Destination Bloodlines is cool because they have fun.
It's cool
with the premise, and they introduce a whole bunch of new stuff, and they take a few things from the previous movies and build on it. And because of that, unexpected things happen. Like this is the first Bloodlines, the first Final Destination movie that kills a person for trying to intervene who actually wasn't on the list.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's cool, and they have fun with it.
Yeah.
But now go ahead. I think Merritt was going to speak on it.
Def had a personality.
So, Final Destination, is overall my favorite horror. Period. Like it's my favorite series of horror movies. Period.
Ooh.
So just the idea of it, like all the things that come into it. Final Destination has affected more people in the last 30 years than any movies ever. Like I get behind a log truck and I'm nervous. If my water bottle falls and I'm driving and water bottle falls, I'm nervous. Like those movies. If I see a train track and I get stopped at the train track, I'm immediately like, man, I gotta stop. Like, you know what I mean?
You're way away from the train track. It's like I'm not even
like 7 cars back.
Not even
my favorite. But what I loved about this movie specifically, the kills were refreshing and new and different and unique, which Final Destination normally does a good job with that. But I feel like this time they really stepped it up. I love the acting was really good in this movie. The way that like they set up kills was really good in this movie, and because of what they've done with the Bloodlines storytelling of this movie, there's so many other directions they can go in moving forward, and I appreciated that.
When the trailers set up the tattoo parlor to be like this big elaborate death scene, that swerve was really good. The whole swerve, like we was waiting,
that really good.
We was waiting for that character to bite it for like half the movie.
Yeah, that ended up being like a highlight from the movie.
Yeah, it turns into a double swerve because he still ends up.
Yeah.
Oh, one more. I'm gonna say one more thing. I'm not gonna say nothing else about this movie. I love this movie. I gotta say this one more thing though. The X-ray machine kill thing was that might have been the craziest thing I've seen in Final Destination.
Yeah,
that was insane. That alone, when I was watching that alone had me like.
I think I was in the theater incredible. Like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Not too long ago, I had to go into one of those machines.
Oh right? Yeah.
And I had seen this movie.
So the thing about that is, not even a month later, it actually happened for real.
Oh, I didn't know that.
No, there was a story out there where a gentleman, unfortunately, he went in to the MRI room. It's an MRI machine, right?
MRI, yeah.
He went into the MRI and he had a chain on. And it actually, what happened in the movie happened for real. I'll give y'all the link to the story.
Crazy.
Yeah. Like legit, seriously, it actually happened.
That's me watching Annabelle the other day.
You just had a doll just sitting off to the side, homie.
Killed a guy this year, and no one is talking about it.
Oh yeah,
They were like,
that happened.
It was talked about when it happened.
like a little bit, like, guy has a heart attack.
I saw a gang of links.
Like, you mean Annabelle killed a guy? And it's so funny if you ever look at, not to go off, but if you ever look at like the real Annabelle, it's a Raggedy Ann doll. So they've got that creepy box that's like, do not open. And it's just a Raggedy Ann doll sitting in there. And it's like, she fucking killed a guy this year. I'm hyped for The Conjuring. Anyway.
Yeah, but before we forget, I mean, we're talking about a lot.
Let's hit Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning, and then we're gonna take a break, and then do July and August, June, July, and August.
Oh yeah, that was May, wasn't it?
Yeah,
that was the whole. May was
stacked.
It was
so. I got another question. We're talking about Final Reckoning, right?
No.
How many people saw The Final Reckoning in IMAX?
I'll just go fuck myself.
Ooh, man. It's the summer of IMAX, isn't it?
Ratio change.
I saw Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in the theater this year. Suck my dick.
Yeah. It's like Oppenheimer was like the catalyst we needed. It was like, it just felt like they were like, oh, general audiences are appreciating the format outside cinephiles. It's like, we can really not only advertise like see this in IMAX, but also Sinners and The Final Reckoning had the IMAX, the ratio changes be a part of the movie.
Built into the movie, yeah.
Like, that shit makes me float. Remember Sinners? Like, when they
calm down, Pennywise.
I was like, I'm flying away.
But one of the most creative is, sorry, Randy. In Final Reckoning, when there's a scene when he's opening up the door to the sub, and he turns it. As he turns it, it goes root, and it goes root into the IMAX format.
As the extra like $30 or whatever. Yeah, he did it.
I liked Final Reckoning a lot. I liked it a lot, but I liked the last one more than this one.
Yeah, that's fair.
I liked it more than this one.
Uh-oh. Damn, Tom Cruise kicked him off.
Sounds like it. Oh, you ain't like the most recent one like that? Man, I just hope he knows how to get back in. I actually thought The Final Reckoning was better than Dead Reckoning. But it's just, I don't like the way that they set up the entity in Dead Reckoning, because it just doesn't like sync up with like every opening being some crazy mission or stunt or whatever. You know what I mean? And then I don't know. But the rest of the movie is fire. Like, I liked it upon rewatching May more than I did coming out the theater 2 years ago. And then and the whole like last 45 minutes of The Final Reckoning, I felt like Ethan Hunt might not live.
Yeah, stakes.
Well, he was supposed to die, so I don't.
And they were like, we don't want to James Bond it again. Sorry, 4-year-old spoilers for anybody listening. I mean, Jesus
if you
Christ.
haven't seen No Time to Die, there was time to die.
Yeah,
he was supposed to die. I was just telling Randy this. If you watching that, it's no way he takes that suit and all that off and makes it back to that's
Ethan Hunt.
I mean, the movie is called Mission. I get it, but come on, man.
I mean, but that scene gives us one of the best visuals, and when he floats to the top and
yeah.
Calm down, Pennywise.
Or the bottom or the top, yeah.
Kissed him back to life, and
I believe that.
I would have floated back to the top for that.
I'd come back to life for that.
Well, I mean, she's with Captain America, so
not in this universe.
But this movie, I love this movie. I did like it a lot. I liked the one before this one more, and I was waiting for a scene in this movie to make me feel as anxious and on the edge of my seat as the last movie did with the piano scene, and I didn't.
That's fair.
The last, I remember watching the last one,
With
and
the clock.
the piano was falling out of the train. The whole time I was like, "This is crazy."
Bro, the way that they on that plane fighting, and then the whole race against time, bro. I was there. I was oh shit.
Yeah, they've become like almost like the Fast and Furious in a way, but like good. where it's like we have to outdo what we did with the at all costs. We have to go crazier, and it's like, okay, I already hung off a plane, but it's like, but have I hung off a plane? Like, have I really?
Right.
Like, you have? Oh God, no, you didn't. And it's like, yeah, it's this was the closest, and it is the last one, I guess. But
I guess
it's the close. Like, if they had to make another one, I'd be like, you're about to jump the shark. Like, I feel like the next one would be like, okay, well, he cut his own head off and sewed it back.
But from a storytelling, from a not me as a fan watching, I thought the piano train thing was insane watching it. But from a storytelling standpoint, though, what he had to do, like stakes wise, what he had to do to go down in the ocean in that submarine, find that submarine, and do that is the craziest thing you could do in a movie. And you're not doing nothing crazier than that.
And they killed off Luther, and then he got in the tomb, and the entity was talking shit.
Yeah,
I would have bet money. Like early in the year when the trailer came out, I was like, he's going back.
Time travel.
As Nick did, yeah, I remember that shit.
Yeah. And he's going back. They just made it look like it's like he's going to go back to part 3 and have to do something like it.
But that callback was fire too.
Let me touch on what I respect about this movie. That y'all probably don't register it, but lazy writing, which this movie doesn't do with his minor characters. So they bring back the character from the first movie that they sent to Alaska.
That was cold, literally and figuratively.
Right. I like that they did that, and they gave him an arc from the first movie. But also the young agent, I forget his name in the movie, the young black agent.
Mm-hmm.
And that they traveled to the thing, and they had him and the Alaska guy, they had the Dunlow was his name, right?
Sounds right.
And they had to cut the wire, him and his wife and all that stuff.
Line. Yeah.
A lazier movie would have just killed them off.
Yep.
You know what I mean? They would have killed them off in Alaska, him and his wife and all that, because they only care. And I like how these movies care about the smaller characters.
Yeah.
And it makes us care about them, and in turn care about the story more. Mm-hmm. Because you don't treat them like crap.
Yeah.
It's like they aren't used as plot devices. Oh well, we done our thing, and they just shoot them.
And they had multiple chances to kill them off, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They could have cut the wire and not let them make it.
That's what I mean. Just have them blow up.
Right.
Hey, that dude was like, "I'm gonna stay with them," and it's like, "Oh man, we don't remember your name." But they didn't. It was like, no, they're important to the plot, and it was like a love letter to the series as a whole.
Yeah.
With a lot of people I feel like normies, because they'll go watch these movies, but like they're watching them as like events, which is what Tom Cruise likes. He wants it to be a cinematic event that gets you into the theater. So it's like, he's fun. But it was also like, we've been doing this for 29 years. So this is a reward for you. You remember the Rabbit's Foot. And it's like,
yeah, that was cool that they brought that back.
I do. The guy Dunlow, like I remember
the Rabbit's Foot, the thing from the movie with the best villain in the franchise. I remember
Rabbit's Foot. It's like I didn't even think. It's like he's like, "What is the Rabbit's Foot?" And Lawrence Fishburne's like, "Yeah, I'll tell you later." I was like, "That was 20 years ago." Fuck is the Rabbit's Foot? And this one, they're just, "Oh yeah, it's this. It's this thing," and it's like, okay, hell yeah. I got that popcorn bucket, and it's in the way. I never use it, and I have it, and it's just...
That's one of the coldest popcorn tins I have. It's like octagonal and shit, and it has the stunt from each movie on every side.
Oh.
I got the goddamn thing. It looks like...
The entity?
Like, it's got a light, and it's got the key. and you can use the key to unlock it and open it and put popcorn in it. I will never.
You probably
look
got
at
that big ass Galactus too, didn't you?
What is it from?
I
Is
was
it
just about to say, which one of y'all got that Galactus head, bro?
I haven't gotten a single one.
I ain't paying $80 for a
I'm about to
popcorn
say
ticket.
that
Hard pass.
$85 for a small popcorn.
One at the theater last night and was like, I liked that, and then I like the. It's like the Naked Gun is just the beaver.
Yeah,
and whoever they've had some awesome popcorn buckets, but whoever designed the Annabelle booty popcorn need to be fired.
And on that note, let's break. All right, so running down June right quick. The weekend of June the 6th, we had Ballerina, the John Wick spinoff, the Mike Flanagan directed Stephen King adaptation of The Life of Chuck. On Hulu, we had Predator, Killer of Killers that I'll be watching around October, November. Dangerous Animals that I think y'all saw. Eric, Nick,
Yep.
Okay. The weekend of the 13th of June, we had the How to Train Your Dragon live action remake. Celine Song following up Past Lives with Materialists. And then the following weekend, we had 28 Years Later and Elio. And this K-pop Demon Hunter shit that apparently took 2 months to get in the fucking zeitgeist.
Oh, it did not.
Brideheart came out, Nick. I know you bought that shit, but you ain't posted. And then the weekend of the 27th of June, we had F1, Megan 2.0. Y'all want to talk about some disappointments?
A little.
And that looks to be it. So where should we begin?
Wait,
Let's start with Megan.
I don't even want to. Y'all can talk
It should
about
be
Megan.
quick, right? Shouldn't it be quick?
Let's make it quick. Okay.
That shit was cheeks.
I want y'all to answer me a question. What was the biggest problem with Megan 2.0 to y'all?
They try to modernize it and make it a Terminator 2 for these young kids. I ain't gonna lie. I think I dozed off in the middle of it when the girl got kidnapped. I did not see that happen.
So for me, the first one did a good job of it being mysterious.
Yes.
Like the first one, like you knew what was going on, but it was kind of like waiting to see a lot, right? And then this one they took that away, and the second one they tried to make it more comedic for no reason. The first one was more of a serious movie that had some funny parts. This one was like full on comedy.
They tried to ride the coattails of Happy Death Day, switching up the genres and shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring that up.
Did not stick the landing.
I don't. Yeah. If I had a disappointment, like I didn't hate it. I'm one of the people that like loved the trailer.
No.
I don't know what. Like apparently people like hated the Megan 2 trailer. I thought the trailer like to establish the tone they were going for.
Yeah.
Oh, this rules, and they're like playing Britney Spears. But there's stuff in the trailer that they cut out of the movie. Like the guy is like, she's a smoking hot warrior princess. And I was like, I could have used more of that. Like if we're gonna go over the top,
I thought that happened when I fell asleep.
Like do it. Like, do the Death Day. Like commit to the Rick and Morty nonsense shit that do it. And I felt like they kind of like they did a little, but it was more just we're adjusting just a little. We're gonna do Terminator 2 Dollar Tree brand version, and it's gonna be. I thought it was fine. I'd watch a third one, but they.
I thought you were frozen, Merritt. You just.
No. I just want to say this real quick.
He waiting his turn.
There's two problems from the fan perspective with Megan 2. The first one is, let's be honest, Megan is forever going to be attached to the whole child's play type of movie.
Yeah,
of course.
It's always going to be a comparison there. It just is. The first one did a good job of being a very simple movie that has some horror elements, like the Child's Play original movies did, right?
Yeah.
It did a good job of that. And in this one, their fan base was young teenage girls, and they tried to play to that for no reason where they should have just stayed the course. I felt like they would have benefited staying the course, just like I feel like Child's Play, after the first 3, did the same thing should have just stayed the course. You know what I mean? So I think that's in a nutshell, that's what it is.
That's a good comparison. Like when you look at like Bride of Chucky, it was clearly leaning into like a slightly like a different demographic.
Yeah.
I always liked it, but that's mostly because I was like growing up when those came out. Yeah, Bride of Chucky. But like this was just kind of like people loved her dancing. So they were like, what if we made the marketing?
They played into it.
What if
that dancing thing was the best and worst thing that happened to these movies?
Yeah.
Like, okay. I guess.
And that's
there's a new android. She's good this time.
I see Nick.
Come on.
I see Nick and Randy. Y'all pretty much gave it the same rating, which and Randy hit on something in his review.
Very generous.
What happened with the first movie was lightning in the bottle, because like you said with the dancing thing.
It was January.
You can tell
nothing else was out.
Yeah, there you go. But you can tell with the marketing, you could tell that they did not know, because that's what did it with the marketing. The dance in the hallway scene is what just got everybody talking about it, even to the point to where they went back and re-edited the movie to a PG-13 because they saw something on their hands. But I think the problem with Megan 2.0 is how Randy or Nick mentioned with the Happy Death Day 2. They switched genres, but Happy Death Day to You, they kept the spirit and tone of the first movie, even with the genre switch.
Yep.
But Megan 2.0, they went way left, and they alienated a bunch of people with the marketing.
Also,
and the thing is, I think people are reviewing that what the marketing was, and not necessarily the movie. Because when I watched the movie Megan 2.0, I liked the movie for what they gave us, but people just don't like it because it's so drastically different. And I understand that, but I don't think it's a bad movie. I think it's just so different. It's jarring how different it is.
What annoys me?
Marketing.
What
do one or the other?
Yeah.
What bothers me with these studios? The first one came out in January, limited competition. People, it caught the buzz, social media, whatever, Rotten Tomatoes score, whatever. It made money. It made way over budget. So the sequel comes out in summer. Instead of keeping the same similar January release date, they put it in summer, thinking that it's still going bring in.
They miscalculated.
Yeah,
kept it.
Like, this shit should have never been a summer release.
They even openly admitted it that they. But yeah, you can just drastically they got two, and in a busy summer.
Yes,
you stuck it in between.
It's even to a lesser degree. I wish Bad Guys 2 would have stayed in April.
Yeah, like it was the same week as F1, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Set up, yeah.
That's
and you notice,
and then Jurassic Park the next weekend from the same studio.
Yeah.
And I really hope a lot of studios learned their lesson with that. Like, oh, this audience is gonna be worried about this because Mission Impossible did it. They opened up with Lilo and Stitch. But you gotta realize, studios, the kids can't go see that movie by themselves, so that's gonna take away the audience. And it happened 2 or 3 times this summer.
In today's climate, in the financial instability of this fucking world today, like, you could do that shit 10 years ago, 15, 20 years ago. Go see the kids movie, go see the action adult movie. But today, families got to pick.
Yeah. Everything is not Barbenheimer. We weren't looking for Meg 1.
Yeah,
not at all.
But Megan 2.0, unfortunately,
motherfuckers weren't looking for Megan 2.0 either.
F1.0. We weren't.
But the whole lightning in a bottle point that you made is spot on. But we have to remember that they had just so the dance scene did get attention, but there was already a want for that movie.
Yeah, it was already a buzz for it, right?
Because what was it? A year before, 2 years before that, they had just done the Child's Play remake, and it didn't go like they wanted it to, right? So when the remake didn't go how they wanted to, there was kind of like a market for the killer doll thing. So when the first trailer of Megan, when it first came out, people were interested just because the Child's Play thing also had failed too. That was a major part of it. It's like, okay, they're gonna do something different with the Killer Doll thing. But the dance thing was absolutely the best and worst thing that happened.
Yeah.
Because it made them feel they should have kept it a horror thing. She should have came back as a killer doll, still trying to do what she does. That's just it.
Yeah. Yeah, they went too. They could have went. They just went too far left. Like you said, they should have. Yeah,
flew too close to the sun.
Also, I missed it. Phoenician Scheme went wide in June, limited in May. So Phoenician Scheme came out the same weekend as Ballerina and Life of Chuck.
Love. Mm-hmm. I really like the Life of Chuck. I feel like not a lot of people got to see it.
It had a weird release. Oh,
yeah. I got to see it a smidge early. It was the only mystery movie I've gone to.
Yeah, it was. It was. Did I see the mystery movie? I forget.
I really want to see the Life of Chuck. So I got in there somehow, and I enjoyed it. It's very odd. It's an odd kind of story, but it's really, really good acting.
Look at Mark Hamill doubling down on the Stephen King movies this year.
Not like, like a shit ton of like A-list actors necessarily in the cast, but a really good cast.
Chiwetel Ejiofor, Karen Gillan, Mia Sara, Jacob Tremblay.
Her look older.
Yeah, I didn't realize that was her. So like, wait a minute.
60 now, and that's about how old she's supposed to be in the movie. They had to make her look older. Like they were like, Grace speaks like she and like even still watching it like.
I'm gonna use this example.
Hey.
Because Nick, you didn't see the movie, right, Randy?
I have not.
So Nick, you riding with me on this one. So for the Life of Chuck, I think.
Did he ever go by Charles?
Did he? No, so I think speaking of Mark Hamill in the Life of Chuck, I think at the very least, Mark Hamill deserves an Academy Award nomination for Best Supporting Actor.
He's really good.
In a world where Judd Hirsch gets an Academy Award nomination for
Fabelmans.
The Fabelmans. I think Mark
absolutely
Hamill,
not the Feeblemans.
Yeah, the Feeblemans. The Fabelmans. Meet the Feebles.
Meet the Feeblemans.
No.
Yeah. But no, Mark Hamill is really good in that movie. Because what people seems to the type of performance Mark Hamill does is not showy.
Yeah.
But it's very good. It's the nuances in this.
He's showing his fuck in the Long Walk trailer, so that's a good contrast.
Yeah, exactly. But in the Life of Chuck, a lot of subtle things that he does. Now, what's that, Nick?
It's a story anchoring performance. Like,
bam,
they're gonna hold it down, and
perfect. That is a great. Yeah. That's the best example. But he won't get it, unfortunately, because the movie is under. I don't know what it was. A lot of people didn't know it was out.
Yeah. Neon are kind of weird with the way.
Yeah.
Like, I really kind of thought, like, they did Long Legs. It ended up being this big thing, and I kind of thought, they're coming for A24's crown. And, like, they're not there yet.
No.
Yeah, because I think the marketing and is what's going to weaken this movie. Because you can even give it
is Dollar Store A24.
There's something because this movie deserves because it's based on a Stephen King. I give it an adapted screenplay nomination.
It was really good, and the way the story was told was like.
Sorry, but Caught Stealing is coming for that nomination. Sorry, buddy.
No, it's not.
Yes, Nick.
Yeah, you gonna know later today.
I'm gonna come and be like, that movie was trash.
Yo, listen. You're gonna watch it today, and you're gonna be pissed that you couldn't talk about it during the podcast.
Yeah.
I even thought, like, the only reason I bought a ticket to the Toxic Avenger for Saturday, because at the time, like a week ago, Toxic Avenger was only playing in one theater, like 25 minutes away from me, and I was like, well, I'm gonna have to trek out there. Then a few days later, they added it to the one that's like 15 minutes away, and I said, okay, well, let me hop on that. Got the ticket, used a promo on it. Then I was, I probably would have pushed it maybe today or something. Feeling last night. but I couldn't get a refund because I used promo and a 2 minutes away, and I was just like pissed.
Yeah.
But anyway,
I got
that's
to
the
see
only
an
reason.
early showing of it, and then I legit was all excited and couldn't talk about it to nobody.
Yeah.
So,
Fuck. I was like, the plan was to see Caught Stealing first.
Eric saw it last week too.
Yeah. So.
Fuck y'all.
So what? We're still in June, right?
Yeah, we're still in June. Let's keep it back in June.
So it's weird.
Bounce around, stick in the same.
I saw
weekend,
an early
whatever.
screening for the next. I think only 2 of us saw it here, but I saw an early screening for Dangerous Animals.
I really want to see Dangerous Animals, but y'all know how much I love Shorty from Yellowstone, though.
Yeah.
I thought it was good. I like a good shark movie, and I would call it a good shark movie.
In more ways than one, literal and figuratively.
Yeah.
But the thing is nuts to me. We've talked about this process that Hollywood has with picking and choosing, and you see Jai Courtney in this movie, and you say, "Man, what a waste."
Yeah, he's good,
and he's only, you know how old he is? He's only 39 years old.
Yeah, he's just a fucking kid.
Only.
But no, seriously, the movie is I went in blind. I didn't know what it was about. I thought it was just a straightforward, like shark movie or something.
Ate me. A fucking shark ate me.
That is kind of the plot.
Yeah, but I don't know what it is. Why he couldn't get Jai Courtney going. I don't know if it's him having trouble with the American accent, because I always go back to that Live Free and Die Hard. Like, yo,
yeah.
like, because he was terrible. Like, you shouldn't have come here, Dad.
He gets blamed for burning down Die Hard and Terminator.
Yeah, that's not fair.
I mean, he had the best like management in the business like 10 years ago. It was like, he was in those Divergent movies. He was in Suicide Squad, Terminator.
He was great in Suicide Squad, though.
Jack Reacher.
Yeah.
I was like, how are you? I mean, he's a handsome guy. I'd call him a handsome guy. But I'm like, is he? I don't know. Like, what was it? Like, it was just somebody out there was like, we're going to make him a bright star. And then after a while, it just didn't happen. Like, it happens with these guys.
Yeah. Because there's 2 guys now. One is related to the movie, one of the movies we're talking about. So Austin Butler, Caught Stealing. And he's one of the up-and-comers. And who's the other actor with the Running Man?
Glenn Powell.
Yes.
Yeah.
Glenn Powell has been around, though.
Yeah, which is funny.
It's true.
Austin Butler been like gradually ascending over the past 5 or so years.
Yeah.
Austin Butler has been around, though. If you get technical, like he was, a lot of them were child actors.
Yeah.
Bullshit that we don't watch. Like he was on Hannah. But nothing wrong with that. I mean, that's nothing wrong.
But getting off track, back to Jai Courtney and Dangerous Animals, which was a good movie.
Spawned in.
Once again, it had one of those weird releases. It was a Australian movie with. But yeah, it's great suspense. It was really, it really stuck the landing, and he gives a good performance. And it sucks that he probably won't get a chance to be the guy again. But I'm glad he's still doing work, and he seems to be having a great time with that role.
It was kind of like if you've ever, it's sort of like Wolf Creek with sharks.
There you go. That's funny.
Wait, this is such an odd movie, but I was into it, and things kept happening. I feel like we should have a shark movie every summer.
Yes.
And one of the better ones. Like if you look at the last few, like you got the Megs and the 48 meters, 47 meters, and all that shit.
Shallows.
This is better than most of those.
Hey, we're not gonna talk about it, but y'all know Simon West directed Bride Hard?
Wow, you did.
Nobody watched that movie. They didn't market
and won't.
They didn't market it. The only time I saw the trailer for that was one of those like things where the trailer was in the ads. I don't know if you ever get those, but at Regal it happens sometimes.
I went to Indy in June when I went to see Friendship. They showed a trailer for Bride Hard before Friendship. Jake gave me the nastiest fucking look.
Like, nothing even against,
Yeah, that's a shame.
Academy Award-winning actress in that movie. And fucking Steven Dorff is the bad guy in Brideheart.
After bashing Scarlett Johansson, you son of a bitch.
Talk about Marvel.
So, I say we gush over F1 and then move to July.
We kind of already did gush over F1
on wax.
Yeah.
Did we?
I wasn't paying attention to y'all.
I think we were talking about IMAX and kind of brought it up. I think
F1 was a perfect movie. I don't.
Yeah.
I don't if you want A-list acting, if you want something that just looks good on the screen, if you want to be entertained, if you want to go see something that you're not really interested in but it'll make you interesting, this is your movie.
Bro, I agree. Sports movies in general. I'll watch a sports movie and I don't even like that sport, and I be into the actual competition of that shit by the end of it, bro. And I hope Merritt knows, cause y'all clowns, y'all don't watch Snowfall. I hope Damson Idris gets his fucking flowers from now on.
In Just World, he's gonna get the Glenn Powell treatment from this. Like, it'll be like, oh yeah, you've been around for a minute, but like, he's got movie star aura. Like, it's like, oh yeah, he looks good on the screen. I said that about Kaylee Spaney in the Alien movie. I was like,
agreed.
He was incredible being opposed to Brad Pitt.
Held his own.
Yeah.
I watched this movie and left it thinking like, I don't know if anybody else would have been able to match Brad like that in this movie. Brad showed up too. Brad showed up. I don't know if anybody else was going to be able to do this with him in this movie like he did.
Down people talk about like there's no more movie stars, like that that conversation that people keep having. It's like, well, Tom Cruise he's the last movie star. Like Brad Pitt kind of was like, fuck, like come on, like, that's not true. And I would agree. Like that's a movie star, like the posters and everything. It's just like, yeah, Brad Pitt in the suit, like that.
But it's one thing that they do in this movie that I guess a lesser group of filmmakers would have forced them to do that they didn't do, and it makes sense for F1, the sport, being everybody in the movie retains their native accent. Mm-hmm. Is it Carrie Condon?
Yeah,
is Irish. I forgot she was Irish, even though she just got nominated. But
that role Irish accent she had me in love, bro.
I'm in love with her.
Yes, damn, Friday.
Like in love with
not Nick. Like Randy said, there's a lot of people who don't watch Snowfall.
Two of them right here.
And even and then Damson, what's his last name? Idris. Damson Idris. Everybody has seen the clip because it's been memed so much. Like, I built this, like brick by brick. So everybody has seen him do his American, accent. But a lot of people were shocked to see that the lad is British.
Mm-hmm.
And, he does a good actor can hang on to an American accent, but when you don't have to, like, then why bother with it? But he's good in the movie. Like you said, I hope he gets his flowers.
He deserves his flowers. I'm going to let you go. He deserved his flowers specifically because of what you just said, though.
Yeah.
Not only did he have to have an American accent, he had to talk like he was from the West Coast.
For 6 seasons.
Which is a whole different thing. Like
it was Snowfall,
almost to the point that you believe that, like, okay, they got him from the West Coast. So, like, to see him in this movie and he gets allowed to be him,
right?
It's like, this dude is incredible.
Yeah,
it makes it even more incredible that his accent was that good in Snowfall.
Right.
When you hear how heavy his accent is in this movie.
Right. That's great. How thick it is and how heavy. Because don't get it twisted. Just because there's this thing, just because you're British, people think you're a good actor automatically. Nope, that's not it.
Nope.
But yeah, he's just great and acting against a heavyweight like Brad Pitt. Brad Pitt. Certain actors get to a certain stage and they phone it in.
Mm-mm. He showed up.
And you see the Tom Cruises and the Brad Pitts and the Denzel Washingtons that they still care. They're getting up and they're still giving us these great performances because they love the art of acting.
Yep.
And
movie didn't waste Javier Bardem either.
Yeah, exactly.
Academy Award winner, like considered like one of the greats of his like generation, and it's like it's a supporting role. And the trailer, you almost get the vibe. It's like, oh, he's gonna be like the dick manager or something like that. And it's like his character was had a really good like arc with his history with Brad Pitt.
Right.
Part like anything, but like the part like kind of towards the end when they're in the hospital and they're having a conversation about like, we're losers, and I was just like, God, this is deep.
Yeah.
This
movie than I thought it would be.
It did a very good job too of just keeping it simple too, right? Like they didn't do too much. They didn't go over the top. The races wasn't over the top. You didn't feel like you was in a video game. They kept it very simple. The writing was very simple. The conversations very simple. Everything was very straight to the point in this movie. They didn't do nothing extra, and it benefited because of it.
Yeah, the story was. I was like, I don't know if the story itself was anything to write home about. Like at the end of the day, like the story was like a formula, but I was like, it was really tried and true. Yeah. And they were like, we're gonna make this as good as it can be, and focus on. And then it's like, well, the story
forward, yeah,
great cast.
Yeah. They made a formulaic plot feel fresh.
Mm-hmm.
I was locked in.
Young guy versus old guy.
I was like,
yeah.
Locked in.
But that goes to what all y'all are saying about that. They, it's not what a story is about; it's how it's about it.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the thing. People, you can have the greatest plot in the world, but if you don't execute it, who cares?
Facts.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's what F1 does. It brings you. It's like, well, look who directed it. He directed
Maverick.
Like people credit Maverick with bringing the blockbuster back after COVID, and these people know what they're doing. With Tom Cruise, Christopher McQuarrie, and Kaczynski, if I'm pronouncing it right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, you got filmmakers out here who, they care about filmmaking, storytelling, even though it's not a summer, but we'll talk about that later, the centers and stuff like that. But yeah, F1 is, and everybody listening or watching on YouTube, oh, I'm not into racing. I don't know anything about it. Great.
That's
this is
cool.
the movie you want to see.
Yeah, this is it. Yeah.
The ironic thing is the reason you don't want to see it is the reason actually you should see it.
Yeah. I don't know. Great flying jets. It's like
yeah.
Right.
Being a government assassin or whatever. I'm not a fan.
Right.
But it'll make you respect F1, what they do,
right,
a lot more, and not from a perspective that they made it super intricate to make you respect it.
Right.
They kept it very simple, but the simple things about F1, when you see it in this movie, you're like, oh, that's crazy that they have to be able to do that in that amount of time. And you know what I mean? And the intricacies of like, as a team, you have to work together. I never really thought about the team part of F1 like that before. Like I never considered it. Like that you may have to sacrifice in this race for the team to win. Like I never thought until I watched this movie and how important that became.
I was about to say that was Brad Pitt the whole time.
Yeah. Right.
He was trying to put Damson Idris over the whole time, even when he got hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shake and bake.
Shake and bake. Yeah, they was doing a slingshot at the end too.
Slingshot.
Yeah, and there's little moments that you appreciate with the crew. I forget the young lady's name in the movie where she messed up. I forget what she did. She dropped something.
Yeah, she dropped it. Yeah. And you're like, that can happen. That probably does happen. That's something that exists, right?
Mm-hmm.
They didn't just make that up out of thin air. Like that's something that happens. But and then the whole Brad Pitt being the old wise guy, having to find that first of all, because he still was arrogant in the beginning, right? Having to say, okay, let me dial this back, find the old wise guy in himself, and then give that to the next, generation is a very important part of the movie. There's a lot of things that he told him that if you listened to the movie and watched it in life period, that stuff was important. The movie was just incredible. It was, it's my favorite movie of the year. And I had Sinners.
Ooh.
I had Sinners, but F1 is my movie of the year so far.
I've got it 2, and I've got it at 2 for the summer, but it's a relatively close 2. entertainment value, I'm still like, I don't know. Entertainment value through the roof on F1. Like, wow. Almost like they don't make movies like this anymore.
Yeah.
They do, but just not often.
I was telling Randy, if you listed all the movies from the summer, I mean, Final Destination was that too. But if you listed all the movies and you said you've already seen these movies, which one right now are you going to go watch again? I'm choosing F1.
I kind of mad that I didn't see it a second time because I would have. And then they were like, we're going to bring it back in IMAX in August. And I got really excited. And like it was like they had one showing over the course of like 3 days at like noon every day. And I was like, no, what am I fuck am I supposed to do with that?
And this movie, F1, it has we talked about the Final Reckoning earlier. And this movie has an actor connection, F1, with the Final Reckoning. And I hate the term people use, that actor guy. So Shea Wiggum is in both of these movies.
He is.
Yeah, but the thing is,
character actor.
Yeah,
dude has been around forever, and 98% of people don't know his name. And it's basically a cameo in F1. But I'm like, oh, that's my, you go like, that's my boy. Like he's an awesome actor every time you see him.
Steve Buscemi's brother in Boardwalk Empire.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But yeah, he's just a shout out to him because he's one of those. Yeah. Like we talk about, people get flowers.
Paul Walker busted his nose in Fast and Furious.
Exactly. Look at all these movies and stuff we're naming that he's been in, and nobody could know his real name. It doesn't help he has a very unique name.
The daughter of the girl from The Punisher season 2.
You go back 20 years ago, he and Jeremy Renner were selling skateboards in Lords of Dogtown, and neither of them were big actors. Like they were both kind of just character actors in the movie.
Wow, Lords of Dogtown.
So
if you're listening to Lords of Dogtown, I loved that movie.
Yeah. And speaking, not going back, but speaking of arcs, he gets an arc in Final Reckoning. He's somebody's son.
Very interesting. Yeah, he was very interesting in Final Reckoning.
Yeah.
Y'all want to hit 28 years later or Elio or Go to July?
I like both of those movies. 28 years later was insane to me.
Yeah.
Why did they that way? But it was still like, I loved it. I loved it.
But you know what? Let's go with 28 years. I think everybody saw that, right?
Elio was really great. If you're listening, I feel like nobody watched Elio.
It's going to be one of Pixar's most underrated.
Underrated. Disney shit the bed with marketing it.
Yeah.
I'm just going to say this about Elio real quick. I just want to say this because I said this to Randy. I think it's important. Elio was a great movie in the standpoint that if it came out 15 years ago, you would be ranking it amongst other Pixar animated movies. But for whatever reason now, we're in this window of time where Pixar movies, all of these movies, these animated movies like that,
original animated movies,
are not getting rated, viewed, and praised the same ways they used to.
Yeah, nobody saw it.
Disney doesn't market their original shit. Next year, Toy Story 5 is going to be everywhere.
Yeah. They would have made toys for Elio. That little, what's his name? Glurp or whoever.
Glorden.
I don't remember his name. I should be
Glorden.
Glorden.
Respect for Glorden.
Where are my Glorden toys? Where are my Glorden
They could have brought back the glowworm with Glorden.
Yeah, just what the fuck are we doing? Like, it makes no sense that they shit the bed. They're like, well, we spent $200 million on this movie, but we're going to go with Lilo and Stitch, the movie you've already seen. And it's like, give me something.
The name Lilo and Stitch is enough to market.
Yeah.
Priority, yeah.
Do it with Hoppers next year again. They're going to be like, Zootopia 2. We made $1 billion. I'm calling it now. Zootopia 2 is going to make $1 billion. And then Hoppers are going to come out and they're like, see, we didn't market this and people don't want it. That's like, kill yourself.
No, people don't know it's there.
Yeah.
Elio was really good. If you're listening.
That's the thing, though. We put the trailer out when Elio came out. Why didn't anybody watch Hoppers? Because you only put out one trailer.
Elio was.
I think it's a bit of both. I think the marketing and all those things are taking a hit for sure. I do, but I also think that our generation, us younger, we loved animated movies and viewed them a different way than the kids now. They just I don't think I was telling Randy, think about animated movies the last 5 years or so. If you ask people their top five, 10, whatever animated movies ever or their favorites, none of these movies are getting mentioned at all.
Yeah.
And some of them are worth being in top five, top 10 lists, and they're just not. Elio is one of those movies. It just is.
It's really good.
But that's all I got on that. We can go on to
That's all I got to say about that. July?
But
July.
28 years later, audacious, crazy, odd. Thing. I enjoyed it. Some people didn't.
I did it.
I thought, I thought it was really cool. Like I was just like,
Jake
man,
didn't
this
either.
different ways. And there should be Oscar nominations in that cast. That I also think they're
Jodie
gonna.
Comer.
I think Sinners is gonna be the horror movie this year. We're gonna pick the
Well,
one.
speaking of which, thanks.
That's it.
I want to thank this movie for winning me a nice, clean $50 because I was talking to somebody. It's not really spoiler.
That's my $50.
Oh, there you go. Use that $50 for the thing.
There you
So,
go.
someone didn't believe that one character from 20 years later was the same actor from Sinners. Somebody I know. So
Is it
Jack O'Connell was.
Is it
involved.
somebody that we know? Is it somebody that we've heard about?
Nah.
I want to
Well,
make
actually,
fun.
No, it's not. But that's like no, that's not.
That
that's not
goofy
him.
ass
That's a
shit. That
different
was my
actor.
least favorite part about that movie. That goofy ass shit.
You didn't like? I love that part.
No. No.
Come on, it's,
No.
it's kind of a bookend.
The
Come on.
prelude was cool. But
Yeah.
that goofy ass shit that's gonna connect into the one in January.
No,
Jimmy.
come on, Randy. Oh, let's be pals.
I thought the movie itself, the whole Jodie Comer, Aaron Taylor Johnson shit, Ray Fine in his glorified cameo, all that shit was good.
Yeah.
Jodie
Oh
Comer.
man, you didn't like the colorful jumpsuits and the tie-in, what that meant. A lot of people didn't get
The
that.
Teletubbies, it's obvious.
Yeah, a lot of people still didn't get it.
Teletubbies voice. I was like, I have to know. They're cooking up something insane.
Beat
Yeah.
boot.
And then
Like, come on.
like, what's up with that? I was like, what? And he's like, my name's Jimmy. And I was like, what are we talking? It was so weird. The whole
Yes, my name's Jimmy. Let's be pals.
Nah, bro.
thing
Like
was like the Alf.
when you're tonally doing some shit, and then you just take such a hard left swerve tonally, and that's how the
Yeah.
movie ends. I'll be checking out.
But
I
think
enjoyed
about
the
it,
movie
this is for
overall.
a reason. That's what the next movie's gonna be. You're setting up for the next movie.
I know.
Tone wise.
Eric, I don't want to hear that, man. I don't want to hear that. We did the same exact thing with Halloween Kills. Oh, that's what they. That's why they did it. That's why
Yeah.
they did it.
But actually, Halloween Kills didn't do that. They didn't set anything up with those characters. They just threw it at us. You know what I mean?
We not getting in a Halloween tangent.
No, we're not. We're not.
July.
I just said we sounded like this before.
Yeah,
But
Yeah.
facts.
Halloween.
But they actually set it up, unlike Halloween Kills.
Yeah.
4th of July weekend.
Unlike Halloween ends.
4th of July weekend, we got Jurassic World Rebirth. On Netflix, we got The Old Guard 2. On Prime, we got Heads of State with John Cena and Idris Elba, directed by the dude who did Nobody Won.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I don't
That's
know what
good.
Dora and the Search for Sol Dorado is.
Yeah, you do.
I don't know what Long Distance is, but
No.
it's directed by the dudes who did Office Christmas Party. Superman, the weekend of July 11th.
Oh wow,
Eric's
Whatever.
favorite movie of the year, Medea's Destination Wedding on Netflix.
man. Don't
Oh,
get me going.
Yo, wait. So I skipped over Straw. For the record, my wife loves Straw with Taraji. That shit was on Netflix too, directed by Tyler Perry. This motherfucker put out 2 movies on Netflix within a month. Gross.
Oh,
So yeah, Straw, pretty much. Mom going through a hard time. Everything goes wrong. She goes in the bank, tries to rob the bank. They figure out a way to get her out of it. The whole thing was a dream. She was actually already dead. Stupid. Go ahead.
Yeah,
go on.
we get it, Tyler Perry. You don't
Hold
like
on.
black women.
What-
July
what is that?
July the 18th, we got the I Know What You Did Last Summer requel we got Smurfs, we got Eddington from Ari Aster. The weekend of
busy month.
July was lit.
July was lit. And the the weekend of July 25th, we got Happy Gilmore 2 on Netflix, Fantastic Four First Steps.
God, dog.
What is Ick? Joseph Kahn, Brandon Routh.
Joseph Kahn directed a horror movie, and like it got a Fathom release.
It says Fathom Events, and then
what 2 days,
and then Oh Hi with Molly Gordon and Logan Lerman.
I didn't see Oh Hi.
And Geraldine Viswanathan. Now, I gotta see that shit now. and then
what?
July the 30th, we got War of the Worlds.
It's you?
I didn't watch that shit.
Did any of us watch that shit?
No.
I've seen it meme form. I guess I should have watched it. It's free. It's on my television.
It's free.
Is it on Prime?
Come on, Ice Cube. I think my conclusion that was gonna happen is
he told an alien, "Move, bitch, get out the way."
Yeah.
So
man, where do you start with July? Goodness.
Where should
Randy,
we begin?
just pick stuff, bro. You got a lot to pick from. Don't even
Superman.
Okay, Superman.
You know what? I'll start and I'll finish.
Damn.
I'm sorry. The Superman. We're doing Superman, but whoever hears this, if you're a fan of him, get this message to him. If you hear it yourself, the hell with you, Tyler Perry. You're in a position to do great things, but you're a lazy filmmaker, and you can give people opportunities, and you don't because you got an ego on you the size of Mars. Shame on you, you bastard.
And that's the clip that I'm gonna put up next week.
I want to follow real quick. The type of movies you've made all of these years, you've made them. Can we move forward? Do you have any positive movies for black men or women? Period. Because you hate us all, obviously. That's it. Go ahead.
Yeah, there you go.
I have that. That's the sound bite that I'm gonna put up next week.
For Colored Girls was a happy movie, wasn't it? I didn't watch. I thought that was
the best thing about For Colored Girls was when Michael Ealy referenced his own shit in Think Like a Man.
Oh god!
Didn't he throw like a baby out a window?
Exactly.
Oh my goodness.
That's funny. I mean,
God, dog.
Okay, so like the thing about Superman being the most powerful being on Earth and trying to channel into his humanity was very dope. James Gunn understood the characters. I love Superman.
Yeah, I got a question. Who saw this movie in IMAX?
Motherfucker. Actually, I did.
Oh, you did?
I did. My one IMAX this summer.
Oh man.
And early. I got to see it like 3 days early. In an IMAX. Packed house. It was really hot in there.
So I don't know if anybody noticed. It's so confusing. So you have movies filmed for IMAX and movies shot with IMAX cameras. So Superman and F1 was filmed for IMAX. If y'all notice, if you saw it in IMAX, the entire movie was in the IMAX ratio, which was cool. So just a technical thingy. But anyway.
This Superman and needing that slipcover is why I made my 4K decision.
Expensive decision for one slipcover. It was crazy for that.
I loved the Superman movie. I love that it was different. I love they went in a different direction. I'm glad that we're moving out of the all DC movies must be dark era. I'm glad we're past that. With that said, I tried. I said that 3 times. I tried to go into this movie not doing the one thing, which was comparing it to my favorite Superman movie, which is Man of Steel. I tried not to do that. So I went in there open-minded, and it delivered for me, right? But after the movie, I still compared, and in that comparison, I still think Man of Steel was better.
All right.
I don't want to get into
a very good movie.
I don't want to get into a Zack Snyder tangent and getting off course and shit. But Snyder and Gunn both approached the character of Kal-El in different ways and just both stuck the landing.
Yes.
You can enjoy both.
Neither is wrong. Neither is wrong. Both were good.
That's my thing. Like, Man of Steel has never been my favorite Superman movie. I've said it for ever. I like it more now than I did when it came out. When I saw it in the theater, I was kind of like, that was okay.
That shit was good, bro.
Fighting, a lot of boom.
That shit was good. I don't know what you saw. Man of Steel was incredible.
Yeah, like I was always like, it's cool. I don't know. I always thought Batman vs Superman was way better.
I don't know what you was watching.
Those are my 1 and 2 DCEU.
Way better. I thought just way better to me. I don't know why. I still do. I've liked it more over the years.
The way the Russos have my 4 favorite MCU movies, Zack Snyder had my 3 favorite DCEU movies.
I've grown to appreciate it more as a launch pad. Like, it establishes what Snyder, he himself had, like, an idea. DC, everybody running Warner Brothers DC, they didn't have anything going on.
Who was Hamada? Fuck Hamada.
That I'm establishing mood. I'm establishing tone. This is the cast. This is the color grading I'm using. This is the suit. And it works for what it is. I'm like, we don't have to. This is a new thing that is so different that we don't have to act like, oh, well, it replaced that. It's like, it's so different. It's like a cartoon replacing a live action thing. It's different.
If the suits didn't fucking get involved, bro, they had Patty Jenkins, David Ayer, James Wan, they were all bouncing off of Zack Snyder.
Yeah, it's the Snyder verse. Like, that's what it's like.
Yeah, he literally cast everybody for the roles for the thing.
And it just, the overcorrecting with Suicide Squad just killed it. Like, even with Wonder Woman, which I think is great, I was like, look, we can still make this work. We can, look, it's a different director and it's a different thing, but like, it's still very much we can still just let the man, let him do his Justice League, and then Justice League just.
Well, look at we did it anyway. What Randy was talking about.
I'm more confident in this.
We can still round about to.
Yeah, I'm more confident
James Gunn.
That this could be like this, where it's a launch pad for a new thing.
Yeah, Creature Commandos was good. Peacemaker is cooking.
Yeah, I feel a little more confident.
James Gunn is the studio head, though. It's his vision. He's not a director that's molding a world. He's a studio head molding a world that just directs movies.
He's not going to let, some fuckhead come in and be like, well, we can't make a Clayface movie. And he's like, we're already making a Clayface movie.
That's like, his logic is so in tune, though. If the script is good and right, go picture.
Yeah.
Can I just say this about this Superman movie specifically?
Yeah.
The thing that I left the movie theater absolutely loving about this movie specifically,
Crypto,
is that it felt like it came out the comic books. Like, I felt like I watched they took a comic book and just made the movie. Like, it had the comedic value, it had the colors of a comic book, it had the everything. It was quirky, but in its own way, it had seriousness. It felt like I was watching / reading a comic book. This movie did that better than Man of Steel. This movie was more comic book than anything that we've gotten so far.
Yeah. And I like that these movies keep winning me money. So I got $20 off of this movie because the date I was on, she thought that Superman's mom was Lady Gaga. I'm like, that's not her.
No, where'd you get that from? Like, why? Where did
because Bradley Cooper was Jor-El.
We know Dad was Bradley Cooper. Not his farm parents, but
Okay.
Yeah, his real parents. But
I was like, that's not Lady Gaga.
No.
Oh, I gotta say this was hilarious though. I saw this on social media and I could not get it out of my head.
What's that?
I don't know her name, but the chick that could like do all the weird movements and extend and all that. What in the movie? Whatever her name was.
They set her up for a good movie.
Because in the movie, she did this whole, like, she wanted to turn around, and she did this whole,
why did she just turn around?
And they was like, it would have just been quicker to just turn around.
The engineer.
But then again, somebody had a great response, like, if you could do that shit too, you would do it.
But it's hilarious because it's like...
It was funny. I saw the same thing.
That cost $1 million to make her do that shit.
Right. That'd be $200,000.
Look, you can just turn around.
It's just...
But like, Frank Grillo has been in every project in this universe so far. Justice Gang has crossed over. Like, Peacemaker has been in multiple projects.
Yeah, he would have had to have his son when he was 14, but yeah.
Hey, bro.
I think it's like, okay, maybe we can agree that like Junior was probably a little younger maybe than the actor was.
Yeah,
it's still a stretch because Frank Grillo's like 60.
But McKinnon 45. Yeah,
like he's not.
Yeah,
but I got faith. Like, yeah, it was very comic booky. That was my takeaway. Like, my dad didn't love it, and I think I was like, it's really comic book. Like, they're like, look, there's Pocket Universe and all this shit. Like, this is already established. We're not like holding your hand. You're either with or you're gonna be lost for 2 hours.
Yeah,
we're doing.
I gotta bring something up. It's about not about the movie itself, but it's about one of the actresses in the movie who plays
which
Isabella.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
Okay, this is for all of the social media. I don't know. It's Gen Z.
It's always Gen Z.
11 times out of 10.
When y'all people overuse phrases so much that I genuinely don't think they know what they mean anymore. What is the common phrases are overrated? Common phrases are
mid.
What is it? Unpopular opinion.
Eek.
And here's the one relating to Isabella.
Sure.
Oh, wait. Let's go with Isabella. And the phrase that did we lose Randy?
Never.
No,
Oh, there you go. No, so here's the phrase somebody used. And this is why I hate Twitter.
Internet,
I try. That's Merritt's stomping ground.
Not anymore, man. I've kind of moved away.
Dude, but no, so Isabella, somebody said, y'all know what this means. Somebody said they had a picture of her. And somebody was like, hear me out. Hear me out?
Yeah.
Are you serious? Dude, it's like they just throw stuff out. They don't know what it means. Do y'all know what that means?
Hear me out.
Are y'all insinuating that she's not objectively
attractive,
beautiful?
Like you're saying she's not attractive, but
yes,
but
I don't think
like I'll date her. I'll do
yes.
Like
hear me out.
I've heard these idiots try to hear me out. Jessica Alba and Scarlett Johansson, bro.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up. Just say like my post. Just say
yes.
Give me a comment. Give me attention. We're not hearing me out, Isabella Merced, bro.
My segue is the typing monkeys in the movie.
We know.
James Gunn knows what he's doing.
We know.
James Gunn is a great writer first.
Yes.
And he's a decent director second. And he knows what he's doing with the typing monkeys because that's what these people are with the hear me outs. And
yeah,
like Merritt says, you can like both. I love Zack Snyder's Man of Steel. I think it's one of the best Superman movies. But I like this movie too. Like,
you can like both. You know what? You just want to your rant about the way the social media world is. That is my rant. I say it all the time. This whole comparison generation thing that we're in now is the worst thing on earth.
It is.
Act like people act like you cannot
pick a side.
Like
you have to
both.
choose. Yeah.
Bro, you can like both. You can like both movies. You can like Kendrick and Drake. You can like Blue and Green. You can like if I come up to you and I say, man, I think Idris Elba is a great actor, right? You'll be like, oh, so you don't like Denzel?
Will Smith?
You don't like,
you don't like Denzel. I didn't say I don't like Denzel.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that he's good.
That mentality is so whack.
Bro, it's crazy to me.
On top of that,
let me put it like this, and y'all don't know. Hold on, Randy. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
No, actually, go ahead.
Okay, bro. It's either on top of what Merritt's saying. It's either best ever or worst ever. There's no in between.
Yeah, there's no gray area.
No in between.
Which there is objectively.
Grow up, children.
Yeah. But I put it like this.
People like our age that's doing this. It's people older than us that's doing this. Like, bro, you can legit. Okay, we beat a dead horse with the LeBron and Jordan argument. You can like both of them. Yeah. Jordan can be great and LeBron can be great.
Even though Kobe's better than LeBron, but go off. But
and I'm glad you said this.
Motherfuckers our age are just dumbing down our conversations to be included in these kids' discussions.
Yeah,
Fuck
there
that.
you go.
Fuck that.
In which they should know better because, like Merritt said, for
Make them
people
motherfuckers
our
mature
age.
up to our discussion.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my goodness.
The last thing I want to say about Superman though is like, ever since James Gunn took over, we've bashed his style of picking and choosing what Snyderverse shit he uses, but it's working so far.
Yeah, but he has to. You got to realize he has to. And y'all faulting him for it. But I put it like this: I've been watching movies a long time, and I remember the dark days of superhero movies. I remember the 1990 Captain America movie.
Yeah, like
I remember
it was another jam
the
in
Dolph
1990
Lundgren,
though.
The Dolph Lundgren Punisher.
It was another jam in '89 though.
Oh yeah, but that's the thing. Look how far in between we had Superman in 1978, a couple of sequels, some whack sequels, then
a good sequel, some turds,
then Batman in '89.
Constantly telling these kids, like, I work with like 25-year-olds, and it's like 25. That's like an adult. That's an adult age. And they're like, yeah, I was born in 2000. I'm like,
wait, what?
Oh, so it's like you don't remember being just happy to have Batman and Robin. Like,
that comparison is like they were your age when Blade came out for you, for Iron Man,
right?
But
for Dark Knight.
Having arguments and debates with these people though,
that's
like
because they really don't know.
Realize what you said.
They weren't in the trenches.
We gotta stop having conversations.
Stop engaging with them.
They really don't know.
I don't want to be like old. Like, I don't think, multiple these movies, the state of superhero movies, it has crossed generations at this point. And there's kids love them, adults love them, women, men, everybody. It's
bottom line is,
but it's like y'all really don't remember. It was like,
you don't know.
In 2002, we got Spider-Man. And it was that rare thing that everyone loved. Everyone was like, oh, that was so fucking great. You would get that. It was this beautiful little diamond. It was this beautiful thing that we got to have. It was, oh my God, as a base, perfect. I love you. Then else was Elektra, Ghost Rider, Fantastic Four. Like, we're just happy to have them.
You know what it was that the kids also use? The younger knuckleheads also use those were actual mid movies. You got knuckleheads coming out talking about
lower than mid.
There you go. But yeah, that's my point. But you got these knuckleheads calling James Gunn's Superman mid.
False.
Yeah.
People don't, and also they're throwing these words out. Like one knucklehead reviewer, he called James Gunn's Superman mid, but he gave it a 7.5. Mid means middle.
Mid means 5.
Yeah.
That's 5.
Yeah.
4.
Yeah. But that's the thing, like, if y'all motherfuckers would say complete words instead of abbreviating the motherfuckers, you would know mid is not bad. Mid is average.
Yes, average. Technically. Literally.
I'm just not going to question nobody that gave me Guardians 1 and 3.
Exactly.
Until
no misses.
Until he completely fuck it up, I'm with him. He gave me Guardians 1 and Guardians 3. I believe.
And 2.
I believe.
And 2.
No, 2 was like that, but bro, 1 and 3
no. Guardians is arguably a perfect trilogy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Guardians got, like, you could argue that the Guardians got progressively better.
I go 3, 1, 2, but they're all 5s.
You could argue that they got worse. You could argue that they got better, and I'm like, but they're all
great.
What he did in Guardians 3, man.
3, yeah.
I was like, I was
had me teary-eyed over a fucking raccoon.
I'm with 3 to me is still that's the comic book movie of this.
And also, I love what he did with 3 is he didn't go after the big name actor for the villain. He went after the actor who was a good actor.
Yeah,
and that villain is one of the best villains of MCU.
Yeah,
underrated. He don't
Chuck Woody, Iwuji, bro.
It had one of the most badass lines.
The High Evolutionary, bro.
Yeah. What was the line? Y'all got to quote me on it. It was his line about God.
Where? That was the...
yeah. No, but that's funny, but that's a good point. The way he delivered that.
Yeah, it's why is it everything? It's
but going back to Superman and speaking of great villains,
Nicholas
Lex
Hoult.
Luthor,
bruh,
like maybe the best Luthor
ever.
Maybe, which is high. Like that's some great actors.
And the memes. I don't know. You can gauge the movie, his performance on the memes. Like, man, Like I need to step up my hating. They talk about Lex Luthor.
My issue with Gene Hackman, great performance, but him and Superman ain't really like go at it until the third act of every movie. The only Lex Luthor that might be fucking with Nicholas Hoult is Clancy Brown.
Oh, okay, yeah, you thought
this is
my voice work.
Who liked Jesse Eisenberg Luthor?
I liked Eisenberg too.
I think his performance.
But again, social media didn't let Snyder evolve him into the Lex Luthor.
Right.
In that post-credit scene in Justice League, he was there.
We got a peek of. Yeah.
Look, we're not leaving this conversation either. We're not leaving this conversation without me saying this too. Mr. Terrific stole the show, bro.
Facts.
Oh yeah.
In this movie, he was I hope he gets his own movie one day. I really do. Oh my God, he killed it.
Yeah.
Give him a movie.
He killed it.
And this is lovely. Like we spoke about Jack Courtney earlier. Like he'll never probably get his redemption as an actor, but the actor who played Mr. Terrific, how they did him bogus in X-Men
First Class,
Twilight. He was in Twilight.
Yeah.
Edie get
but in the X-Men, they legit said his character couldn't die.
He was the strongest. He literally should have been the only character who didn't die, and he's the only character who died.
And they killed him easily. Like he showed up and just put some in his mouth and he died.
Yeah, like
and
there you go.
It's like he should have.
Yeah,
he should have adapted to that.
Yeah,
but y'all totally missed the point of the character. But
But he showed up in this one.
Yeah.
If that's what it took for him to become Mr. Terrific, cool. Whatever.
Anthony Carrigan, Nathan Fillion, Rachel Brosnahan, top to bottom that cast worked. And again, shout out to Wendell Pierce for the second time in like 4 episodes, getting that Marvel movie money and that DC money in the same summer.
Oh yeah.
Brosnahan, hear me out.
Also,
absolutely hear me out. She's fine.
Pierce.
Yeah,
Wendell Pierce wasn't highest to lowest.
We're not to August yet.
Okay.
Quickly, I think Merritt said that he enjoyed I Know What You Did Last Summer. I don't remember if Eric did. I know me and Nick was kind of. We need to hit on first steps before we go to August.
I'll just be real quick. I understand the whole connecting to everything else and all of those things. I went into this movie not expecting it to be good, with no expectations, and I just wanted to watch it as a movie for a movie. Like, I don't care about all the other stuff that goes with it. I just watched it. Leaving the movie theater, I was like, oh, that was better than I thought.
I had the opposite. I was like, that was worse.
I'm just saying. You are not pawning an engagement ring, buying a strap, traveling through torrential fucking monsoon season to save your girl. Fuck a spoiler. This is one of the worst movies of the year. To end up being a killer because they erasing your history, bro. If a small town wants to erase the worst moment in your fucking life to make a little bit of money, fuck it.
Move. Just leave.
He said move.
Move.
Basically, Jennifer Love Hewitt moved. Why didn't Freddie Prinze Jr. move?
She stayed hot, unbothered, drinking her wine or whatever.
Teaching at the university.
I will say this, though. I think the next one's going to be good, though.
I don't think it will.
They set up. They set up 2 potential sequels.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure it made enough bread to warrant either of them.
Yeah, that's the thing.
It didn't do anything to warrant. I don't think. To me, like, I Know What You Did Last Summer. I've always liked it. Like, I grew up with it.
Yeah.
It does not have the same pedigree that Scream has.
It's Scream's stepsister.
Or like,
yeah.
It's Scream's stepsister.
It made $65 million on an $18 million budget.
The cast was good. I thought the young cast was good. And when it started, I was like, oh, they're gonna get on my nerves. They all ended up being like more fleshed out characters than I thought that they would be. What is her name? Madeline Klein, the blonde. She was kind of the ditzy one.
Glass Onion.
She went through it in the movie. By the time I got to the end, I was like, okay, yeah, she deserves to like make it through this. That was good. I didn't think it was like a badly directed movie per se.
I really think y'all just don't like what they did to the legendary characters.
I give
for
them
real.
Swing.
No, it's
Took the swing. You took the swing. I'll give you credit for that. I gave it like a 2.5. Like I was like, I didn't like hate it, and I called the twist. That's the thing. Nobody believed.
I did too. Yeah.
But I said it to I was like, I think I might know what they're teeing up. I hope I'm wrong. And then for a minute, I thought I was wrong. I was like, okay, this isn't the math isn't mathing. Then that's what made me more mad when they ended up going back and being like, actually this. And I was like,
there's two instances where I knew exactly what they were doing.
If it would have been the friend,
podcast chick. Oh.
Yeah, podcast girl.
If it would have been the friend on her own when they didn't save her dude or whatever, that's warranted, whatever. But then like Ray's been training her the whole time. Fuck off.
Like I was like him. And then I was kind of hoping like, okay, maybe he is involved. Like he's not really doing anything, but he is involved. Like I was like, with better writing, they could have tightened the screws. I was like, maybe they could.
There you go. Yeah.
But it was like, and he was
I agree with that.
A stat. Like, oh yes, it was.
But you could tell the writers wrote it from the point of they wrote it from backward to forward. You could tell they wanted the shock value, and then they decided what to do after to get it to that point. You can tell why it's weak that way.
Weak as fuck.
And
like
Wizzy.
The new Scream movies, like to me, it's like Scream 1 is perfect. It's like, oh, they did it. We got to the end, and it's like I didn't see it coming. And even if I did see that coming, I didn't see this coming. So it's like, oh, shit, really did it. And arguably, no Scream movie that followed ever really lived up to that. Like it never. It was all about on it, and no reveal was ever quite as great. And then the new Screams.
I like them though. I like the new Screams.
Yeah.
All great.
I like them.
But you could argue that like it's just like, oh, actually, it was me, and it's like, okay. And then the second one, it was like, it was me and my kids. All right.
My kids.
So it was like this one. It was like they were trying to not do that because if it was the friend, it would have just been like, it was me.
I honestly think. Just hear me out. I honestly think
who's fine now. Who would you do that nobody else would?
That they wrote this movie.
All of them
for young kids, like for a new. So they didn't really write it for us, and I don't think that they actually cared about the legacy characters. Yeah. So us as fans from back then, we care about the legacy characters, so that matters to us, but it don't matter to them. And if those kids are watching it and it's new and fresh to them, they're gonna like it.
I can't fault it for that too much because I feel like the new Screams, like the writing skews kind of like. It's a part of the story though. It's like generational. Like that's why the new Screams they work. I don't necessarily love them, but they work because it's like here's the young generation and they are high school kids doing high school things, dressing like high schoolers, talking like high schoolers.
It's for them.
Here's the adults, and we have to work together because this is a legacy thing.
They give us a legacy character to get us to the movie.
Yeah,
but it's not for us.
And this one,
it's not for us.
It's all kids the whole movie, and it's like, oh,
it's the same studio as Karate Kid Legends.
Yeah, and it's like,
but man, we got 25 minutes to cover August, so we're kind of gonna have to snub first steps.
We haven't even talked about the best superhero movie of the year.
Man, make it quick.
I will not.
We're gonna have to fly through August.
It was so good, and I love it. And that's another movie you could argue got really edited down, editing room. But I'm on I think the minority at this point. But I was like, I think they made more right choices than not right.
Oh, no, John Malkovich.
Yeah.
At what point would he have fit?
Yeah, I'm curious about that
story to like.
He would have been in that montage at the beginning. That's it.
Right, but the fact that you can't really fit him in, I guess that was a good decision.
Or down there with Mole Man.
Hauser said that his role was originally like a little bigger, like he had more scenes with Sue.
Yeah,
maybe I guess he ended up being kind of important.
He'd be upset.
Like, maybe we could have added that in, but
I got two things. Fantastic Four. I got two things. One, I love the movie. Thought it was great. Two, they got Galactus right, and that's all I wanted. And the fact that they got Galactus right, and he looked right, and size-wise, he showed all. that when Galactus showed up and he was destroying shit in the town, I already liked the movie, but at that point I was like, "Yep, I got what I needed. I'm good. I can go home now."
Hey, who saw it in IMAX?
Listen. I confused the start time. I had the tickets purchased and fucked up the time it started, so we left late and weren't gonna make it. So I had to call an audible day of. The intention was there to IMAX First Steps, and we not moving on to August without talking about Silver Surfer.
Showed up. He
Great.
showed up.
Julia Garner was great.
Showed up
with the Silver Surfer.
Went 2 for 2 within 3 weeks.
She absolutely did.
Yeah.
Absolutely, because she was incredible in Weapons.
Facts.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she showed up, and we're not gonna just blow past the fact that she was a major part of why Ozarks was what it was.
Yeah.
Major part. So for her to be coming back in movies and showing up back to back like she did, applause to her.
I love the Silver Surfer.
Yes. So did Johnny Storm.
Everybody was complaining about the Silver Surfer when the trailers came out.
Silver Surfer.
Yeah.
No.
It was when they announced she was going to be Silver Surfer, it was automatic. We hate it.
Yeah, not me.
From Republicans.
Fans have a problem with Marvel right now.
From the white Republican.
With them having women as anything. So I don't really know.
And it's and we're talking women.
Together came out in July too.
The Invisible Sue Storm was my stealer of the movie for me. Like by the time we got to the end, I was like,
it was a mom movie. She had to be at the forefront.
That was the thing where I was like identifying with the kids. Like I was like, mother. That's
I loved that in this movie specifically, they gave everybody, all four of them, a major moment of showing why they were like who they are as a superhero.
People complain. They're complaining about this. It's I guess Johnny didn't say flame on. I was like,
but
what?
I always think that prior to now, they always made Johnny Storm like a joke. Like he was like the joke of the group. And in this movie, I felt like he was so important and they showed his intelligence.
Yeah.
I thought that was
cool. Yeah, he was a cocky young guy, but he wasn't an idiot because that's why he was on the mission. It's like, why would Chris Evans have even been?
Yeah, they made the mistake of making him a jock.
Yeah,
right.
It was like, why would he have even been there?
Pedro Pascal says the smartest people I know.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But they've established early on all four of these characters are genius level.
I believe that.
This is the first time that they actually showed it for him, though.
Yeah.
Something about it. Like, it wasn't perfect. It was not flawless. Something about it. When I got to the end, I was just like, oh, that was great. It's been a minute since Marvel, really did, other than, maybe Guardians 3, which was different. Guardians 3 was on a different level to me. I don't know. But, when this was done, I was just like...
Oh, Thunderbolts was like that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Bro, Thunderbolts, Deadpool and Wolverine, the Marvels.
No, fuck y'all. This...
Fuck you, Nick.
Fuck
you.
The Marvels.
The Marvels was good, man.
I love the Marvels, bro.
The Marvels.
I was telling him earlier off wax. Brave New World has gotten so much hate that I feel like I need to protect that shit. I feel the same way about the Marvels. I loved it.
Cool. Brave New World was cool. It was Deadpool and Wolverine was really fun. Oh my god, that was great. That was worth going to the movies for 3 times.
Hell yeah.
What?
I was like, dude, that was outstanding. That was just so entertaining, so good.
I agree with you about this movie, though.
Tone, they fit that kind of weird, Jetsons tone where it was this is a different world. This is not the same world where Tony Stark and Thor. I believe this is Earth, whatever. And I don't even keep track of that shit. But I was like,
we can move on from this period because I know we got a limited time. I just got to ask this question first.
And I will
Dr. Doom showing up and the baby touching his face. Is the baby healing him?
Yeah.
Or is it something else?
I honestly think they don't think they thought it through that far. They just wanted.
I think it's a scene from Doomsday. They know exactly what he's doing.
Baby, Or
Really, you think it's actually?
I think
in
we'll
the
see
movie?
that shit again in Doomsday. I think we'll see the
Yeah.
Thunderbolts
When
receiving
is the
that
last
ship
time they
in
done
Doomsday.
Marvel has not been good at closing like.
Yeah, they haven't done that in a while. I would love for that to be true.
Because
Probably
Dr.
Ant-Man
Doom's
and
face
Civil
is supposed
War.
to be burned really bad, right? And we know the baby has the power to heal, so it would make sense that Doom would go to him for that. So
I mean, we saw the baby resurrect. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Yeah.
So
So August.
I was emotionally invested in that. Like I was like he brought her back.
As
Oh
soon
my
as
God.
Reed laid the baby on her, I knew what it was.
I know, but I was still like,
He said no.
and that's why I just loved it. It was just little things like that. Like I was like, it just tipped me. She was like, and I was like, I know they're gonna defeat Galactus.
I saw
got big-
Twitter hating on that scene, and it's like, bro, like a parent's strength, the adrenaline to save a family member is through the fucking roof, bro. Like I've experienced that shit firsthand. So
it
like
was-
yeah,
I-
she can channel another level to save her child. Like shut the fuck up. But August.
there's real instances of like a child being stuck under something that we're not supposed to be able to lift.
Yeah.
And a father lifting a car or
Yeah.
whatever to like just enough. Like that's real. That's happened. Like
Yes.
that's real. But yeah, August.
August.
You can say real quick. You can say like Fantastic Four, Thunderbolts. Good thing I liked about both of them was like, but when you got to the end, it's getting back to the point where it's like these are heroes, superheroes, like that are saving people, and like that's what I'd be like. Fantastic Four was like they are heroes, like they're celebrities in this world, like they save people, and we can trust them to do that. Anyway,
So-
I loved it.
Bad Guys 2, The Naked Gun, Weapons, Freakier Friday,
Wow.
Not watching that.
Nobody 2, Highest to Lowest got a limited theatrical run.
Mm-mm.
I haven't seen it
I don't
yet.
know what the fuck came out last weekend, but this weekend Honey Don't was last weekend. And then we got Caught Stealing, sorry Nick, and The Roses, and that is
Yes.
August.
Out this weekend,
And the Toxic Avenger.
I saw Toxic Avenger last night. I loved it. I laughed my ass off. If any of y'all are thinking about going to see it, you don't really need to watch like any of the old ones. I laughed my ass off. It was. really- I enjoyed it a lot. I think you would. I enjoyed it. It's the best Toxic Avenger movie.
So the real bangers from this month, in my opinion, were Weapons,
Weapons.
and Caught Stealing.
Weapons.
Biz.
Weapons. So I went into Weapons.
Naked Gun
Like,
was
just
funny.
because.
Bad Guys was good.
I didn't really see. I didn't watch a trailer for Weapons. I didn't
Yeah.
know what Weapons was about. I didn't care what it's about. I was bored one day. I got off of work early, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to see Weapons. I went in the movie theaters not knowing what I was watching. I was sitting there the whole time like, this is insane. I probably said this is insane 50 times throughout the movie.
I never
legit
got
had no
comfortable
clue
in
what
my
was going
seat.
on.
Yeah,
I was just
did
like
the
so
thing.
like leaned up and locked in.
You move forward. I did that like 3 different times in Weapons, like where I was like, oh no, he's running down the street for what? I really almost kind of thought like if you ever saw Barbarian,
Yes.
a big thing with Barbarian was that the trailer didn't tell you anything about the movie, and if you saw it, when you went to see the movie, it was like that's not what this is about at all.
Yeah.
I felt that in the theater when I saw Barbarian. Like the
Look,
crowd was
Airbnb,
the fuck?
Pennywise,
Yeah,
Baddie from Krypton. I'm trying to see this.
that was it. It's not what this is about.
No.
And I felt it in the where it was everybody in the theater was like, "What the fuck just happened?" And it was like, "Oh, this is chapter 2, by the way. We're moving on, and Justin Long is in this now." And it's like, "What the fuck?" Watch that, and like Weapons. The trailers gave a lot more like what it was about. Like
I
it
didn't watch any of
it
that.
talked about the basic,
Yeah.
at 2 in the morning, the kids walked out, and we didn't happen. And
So the teaser, don't forget about the teaser, which was
Yeah.
real vague, but
Yeah.
then the actual trailer.
But even with that, it was still
Yeah.
more there.
Well, let me tell you this.
And it was like,
Another reason I hate social media, the actual trailer.
Dude, I'm about to lose all these motherfuckers again. They gonna say I froze. They froze. YouTube, y'all can vouch. They froze. because my internet sucks. And I think that is the general equation. I live in a spot with dookie internet service, and this podcast is just becoming the victim of that shit twice now. God dang. Let's see what we can do. It sucks worse for like the audio only. Unable to join the fucking network. Yeah, so this sucks ass, but we gonna put it up here, and I'm gonna figure out how to just fucking put a rap on this motherfucker. And if y'all can hear, I don't know if the screen record is working, but if y'all can hear, next episode we gonna fuck around and either talk Stephen King adaptations or Spike Lee movies. It is Rec League. Yo, got nothing to say, just trolling for retention. Got nothing to say, just living in dimensions. Escorted out the building, fell ass backwards into that suspension. Feeling never reciprocated, fuck it though, these dudes love simping. Love Simpson, Millhouse never needed no reasons. She hear me rapping and she all on my penis. Said y'all too short on y'all EP shit. I just be making fun of y'all motherfuckers, but she means it. I'm not playing. Life ain't no Sega. I spit the truth, then they calling me hater. The next generation don't apply, though they got the data. Android and annoyed, it's no flavor to savor. Legacy back, and you know that we dipping again, spitting again, 96ing again, cause it was written again. Got them tripping again, 2 hits cause they was flinching again. 20 years of brotherhood, bitch, we was always getting it in. And chill until the next episode.